Yo, beautiful people, we are back with another live stream of To The Baja. It's been an interesting weekend. It's been an interesting weekend. A lot of headlines and hoops. Let's get right to it. Well, first of all, before I do this, my brother Theo Penson's back in the building. My brother Raymond Felton back in the building. Eventful weekend. But like I said, let's get right back to it. Let's get right to it. The Warriors, 11-1 in the Jimmy Butler era. I know there's a lot of talk about at the trade deadline, is Jimmy still who he is? Do we really see him still being a factor on a championship contending team? And he's done nothing but prove the hate and the naysayers wrong.
I'm going to just put it, you don't want to play him.
Jimmy is a winner. That's period. I already said that. Jimmy is a winner. So whoever they're going to play in this first round, because they're getting to play in, they're going to win that game. And whoever they get in that first round of playoffs, better be scared.
I don't think they're playing no more.
They're the 6th seed right now.
No, I'm saying I think they're going to make
They might get to the 5th.
I think they're going to get in the playoffs.
I think they probably will get to the 5th spot.
They're going to get in the playoffs and get rest. I don't want to play the Warriors. I don't want to play them.
Yeah, and Steph is on one right now.
And Steph is on one.
Hey, look.
Steph is on one.
Look, all I'm going to say is this, right? They already kind of proved my point. The Clippers is going to fizzle out a little bit. The Rockets, I think they're only 2 games behind the Rockets now. 2 or 3 games behind the Rockets. They'll catch them. Mm-hmm. They have the momentum now. They have, again, Steph playing meaningful basketball. We see what that look like. No one ever was really worried about Steph, like, as far as his playing wise. He had to be back playing meaningful basketball, and now we see what that looks like. They're playing with energy. They don't even have Kuminga yet.
That's just crazy.
Like they're 11-1 since when Jimmy's on the floor. I think they're like 11-2 because I think Jimmy missed a game. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm saying. The point that Jimmy missed a game, they lost that game, shows you something. He brought back meaningful basketball for the Warriors, and I'm happy to see. I'm not a obviously big Warriors fan. I'm just happy to see Steph
1,000%
happy basketball.
I'm with Hong right now, bro. Like I am. We've talked about this all year. I've been a fan of Jimmy Butler. He's just a bona fide winner, but we're winners. Like, that's what we win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, for the backlash, for the way he got treated in Miami, he's just proving his point. He sat there and he went to Miami. He's like, look, pay me for what you know I can do.
And have done.
I have done it at the highest level. I've taken you to 2 finals that you would not have been to if I was not on this team.
When you been in playoffs.
You wouldn't be close to the finals if I wasn't on this team. I'm a bona fide winner. Treat me like one.
He deserved it.
So who looked crazy in this situation? Pat Riley looks ridiculous right now.
Miami looks crazy right now. Miami for sure looks crazy right now. Jimmy Butler's a winner. I understand it got a little messy or whatever, you know.
He wanted to get paid.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
He wanted to get paid.
Just like anybody else, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like he deserved it. you know. But you know how the situation go. They, teams and GMs, they try to lowball you. They try to do whatever they can to give you less money. But at the end of the day, Jimmy is who Jimmy is,
Hey.
And he's proven that. He's going to Golden State, gave them some life. They're 11-1. They're in the playoffs right now. They're going to stay there. And they're going to be a problem for somebody.
They're going to be an issue.
They're going to be a problem for somebody in that West.
The only team I think, they talking about OKC. They always battle OKC and Golden State.
Oh, no, it's going to be a good series, but OKC's
they're a different level.
They're a real deal.
They're a real deal.
I mean,
They're the real deal.
I would say this, though.
OKC the real deal.
I'm going to be honest. There's not – OKC might be the one team that don't want to see – that the Warriors don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else they can beat.
Anybody else they can beat. I'm serious.
They're my dark horse team in the
Any
West.
other team in the West, they can – that just shows you how close they are to getting to the finals, Ray.
Yeah.
That team can get to the finals.
And it can be done. It can be done. I'm telling you. If they get the right teams, they could be in the Western Conference Finals against OKC. I'm telling you right now.
Listen.
Believe it or not, I promise you.
Again,
I wouldn't surprise me if that happens.
They are my dark horse team in the West.
If it ended
to come
today,
out the West,
they would play Denver. Say they beat Denver.
Ooh. They beat Denver, man. They got a chance.
Then they got to play between Minnesota, Clippers, Sac.
Oh.
You can get them.
they ain't even one of them. Yeah.
And then if OKC makes it as far as they make it.
Mm-hmm. Then it's them two in the Western Conference Finals.
Who's been there before?
I know.
You got 3 bona fide guys who've been in the finals, been through that funk.
You got more than that.
Yeah, you got more than Kuminga was there.
Kuminga, Moody.
And you got a coach who been
You got
there.
what's his name off the bench? Looney.
Looney.
Looney shows up in the playoffs.
Because you're going to need him
rebounds
against
in the playoffs.
Hardenstein and Chet.
And he has not had the best shooting year, but Buddy can fuck around, win you a game.
No, Buddy can shoot. Don't get it twisted.
And again, it's playoffs, so everybody gonna be different. It's playoffs. They've been there before. Mentality changes. Fuck the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time to go win,
I'm gonna take it a step further for you, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mental aspect when you play the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
There's a psychology that, like, in your head, you can be like, bro, oh shit. I'm telling you, if they win that first round, it's gonna get scary. Because then everybody like, we got to play Steph and Dre.
But Draymond already said it.
He already said it.
He said we're gonna win the championship. That's the confidence that they have, that they know they can win games. They know their ability. Now they got a guy that can also take some of the pressure off Steph on offense.
yeah,
But also defensively, nobody talks about what he brings defensively. He brings another toughness, another dog, and a guy who can lock people up.
and you
Jimmy
feel
plays on both sides. So I don't know, bro.
Ray,
safe
Kuminga's not playing.
That's what I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying.
And he's sitting, getting healthy. They finish.
He don't even got to rush back.
Having fresh legs too for the playoffs, and this is what I'm saying.
And he can have the last month to get right.
Exactly. And you talking about Jimmy, another guy, because Draymond's the anchor of that defense.
Mm-hmm.
You can take Draymond out for a few minutes and have another anchor. Damn near the same person.
And then you put Looney in. And Looney right there.
That's what I'm saying.
The second unit would be Looney, Kuminga, Jimmy.
You got Moody too still.
Moody, and then you put
You got
Pozinski at the point.
still
Or
got
GP
Gary
too.
Payton.
Yeah.
Gary Payton, he locks
And
up.
you really
Yeah.
don't need a one with that group.
Let's see if Jimmy on the
Jimmy
floor.
can play the one.
Jimmy
Yeah.
can play the one.
Yeah.
It can. I'm telling you, bro. It can. Oh no, you put Jim because Jimmy always play well with a shooter. So you go Jimmy, Buddy, because Pozinski start Jimmy, Buddy, Kuminga, Looney, Moody. Hong,
Y'all looking
Hong,
nice.
y'all looking good, my boy. Oh, look, now they okay. Now we give you credit. Now y'all okay.
We okay.
He don't want to get ahead of himself.
Listen, oh yeah,
Hey.
he's trying to stay calm.
But-
Listen, they got a chance, bro.
We don't have any size.
Y'all
ain't
never had size.
size.
When the last time y'all had size?
What are we talking about?
We don't have Klay Thompson to spread up. I just don't see the same thing.
I mean, it's not the same, but
Man, Buddy
y'all can still
shoot.
compete.
What are you talking about?
And Moody is playing well.
The way Klay shot the last 2 years, I'm going with Buddy Hield.
That's not wrong, yeah.
I mean, it's just different team. I gotta see it.
You got to see it.
I
get
agree
it.
with that.
I get
I
that.
agree.
But at the same time,
I would say y'all in a good position though.
there's no
Y'all in a
team
good
in the
position.
West that wants to see the Warriors.
No.
Nah.
They're the hottest team in the NBA. Nope. Hey, listen.
Second hottest team.
Second hottest team. Cleveland probably the hottest.
Cleveland.
Shit.
Cleveland's the
Okay, see fucking
Hey,
good.
but while we at it, we got to give flowers where it's due. Steph scored his 25,000th point the other day. What more can we say, man? What more can we say?
Greatest shooter to ever lived.
That's what I'm saying.
Greatest
25,000
shooter we'll ever
points.
Greatest shooter to ever lived, man.
I know that because they didn't really make a big deal about it whenever it happened.
We just really starting to normalize these things like it's easy.
They did the same shit with Giannis too when he scored 20,000.
Yeah, we normalize it.
Yeah.
The fact that Giannis already at 20,000 and Steph at 25.
That's what I'm saying. Giannis is like what 5 years?
Yo,
younger than him?
right. Giannis is at 20,000 points.
With all twos.
Steph just got.
With all twos.
It's because Giannis is what 29.
That's
30?
sick work.
But Giannis has been healthy,
No, ain't no but.
though. No, I'm saying that makes sense.
For sure, but it's it makes.
Yeah.
Steph wasn't healthy and he didn't play that much as early.
You know how many threes Steph got?
No, I know, but I'm saying Giannis has been healthy. So
But Giannis don't shoot no threes.
Don't shoot no threes.
Twos.
Giannis probably made 53s of his career.
That's fine. He still gets you 30 in this league.
I see what both of y'all are
He'll
saying.
get you
now. I
30
see
in
what
this
y'all
He'll
saying.
get you 30.
As long as it don't matter how you do, as long as you get to 30.
he get to 30.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steph, man.
Shout out to
I like
Steph, man.
Congratulations.
But speaking on another GOAT level player, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's that. I mean, that's no other way he should get 25,000 points besides like that. coming off a screen, fading to the right. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's not terrible defense.
Hey,
no, I mean that's how you play it, damn it. It's just Steph.
I just don't want to play those guys, bro. I don't want to play them. I don't want to see them. Because they clearly figured some shit out.
Bro.
They clearly figured some
Steph
shit
back cocky again. That nigga told
barked at-
Isaiah Stewart to get out his
That
face.
nigga went at Isaiah Stewart.
And didn't even flinch, bro.
You didn't see that?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He
back.
went to Isaiah
He's back.
Stewart.
He's
He
back,
walked up
bro.
to him.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know I had to sit my hair. My fault.
I'm weak as hell.
I'm glad
nigga.
you said something. Yeah. I'm being a nigga wherever I'm at.
Look today.
I know. I thought he was just going with that.
Nah. I had to get my hair right.
Respect.
But speaking of another GOAT level player, man, Jokic had the first ever 30, 20, and 20 game.
Sick work.
Yeah, he's also raised to the bottom. So, Ray, we'll let you take over to talk about the 30, 20, 20 game.
Man, what is there to say? 30, 20, and 20. First ever. Like, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only other time I've ever seen something that amazing is with Russ. When Russ got 20, 20, and 20
After
in
Nipsey
OKC.
died. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was there with him. That was crazy. But I watched this game. And if you looked at this game, he didn't do anything. He didn't force nothing. And the man ended the game with 30, 20, and 20.
I genuinely don't. When he said that a long time ago that he don't know his stats, I genuinely believe him.
Bro,
He plays
I
like
watched
it.
this whole game. I'm serious. I watched this whole entire game. You couldn't
That's
tell he
crazy.
had it. Did you see that pass?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
really could have shot the three. He was
Yeah,
wide
he
open.
just like,
They turned
easy
their
one.
back. He threw the pass for a layup. That's just the type of play.
Because
he
who
is.
watches that?
Look at that.
Who even knows to like?
I'm gonna be real with you. It's not. I'm gonna be.
Look at that.
It's not really close. To be honest, he's the best player in the world.
Yes.
It's not close.
But we're saying that, and
What KD said the other day? KD said like he would never be an underdog again.
No,
he shouldn't be.
Like he would never be an underdog. This
guys,
is Kevin Durant
guys,
saying this.
I've said this before, and I remember I got cooked. I didn't get cooked, but I had a lot of argument with this. He will go down as top 10 player to ever play this game.
And that's not crazy. So look.
That's not a crazy.
He will go down as top 10. Bro, are you fucking kidding me?
Look at this.
And it wasn't even like a 30, 20, 20. It was 31, 21, and 22.
22.
He had a couple to play with.
He's going down as top 10 player to ever play this game.
And all I'm gonna say is this, right?
I can't argue with you.
Let me ask you this.
can't
This
argue
was
with
this was the argument.
I can't argue with you.
Is he better than Hakeem?
I'm gonna say this, right?
Is he better than Hakeem?
Who's more scared to play the other one?
He's better than Hakeem, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this is my thing.
He
Is he not already top 5 all time?
Knocking on the door, he's in there.
No, he's top 5.
He's top 5.
He might be
five.
top. He
Guys,
might be like number 4.
I've said this. If we go out to the best all time, and the reason he won't be is because he won't have the championships like these other guys. He's playing in Denver.
I mean, not necessarily.
That's going to be hard.
It's gonna be hard.
I mean, he's going.
If he wins one more, we should.
I mean, he's won one. I mean, a lot of people ain't won none.
That's what
True.
I'm saying.
I'm just
Dirk
saying.
only got one. We consider him to be a top 3 power forward of all time.
He's better than Hakeem. Bro. I'm taking Jokic before Hakeem.
Listen.
Who you taking?
Listen.
I will say this though.
Listen,
Hakeem's.
This is all I'm gonna say. This is all I'm gonna say to this. I can't. I always gonna give homage to my old heads who paved the way for us, who paved the way for Jokic.
For sure.
So I can never go against them because one, that was a different era, and Hakeem played on both ends. Like, he gonna block shots.
That's
he
true.
gonna D up. You know what I'm saying? And he was a bucket. Now.
And he got him.
Is he going to go down as the most skilled big we've ever seen?
100%.
Like Steph is probably the best shooter we ever seen. He's going to be the best skilled big center. I ain't talking about power forwards. He's going to be the best skilled big man that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Pass the ball, can dribble, can shoot the 3, can post up. He do everything, he's not athletic.
He's a point center.
Seriously.
He's a point guard who just happens to play center.
I mean, I'm just being honest, bro. He's the best skilled big we're gonna ever see in this game. I'd like to see somebody top it.
Just, Hong, can you play the clips again? I just want you to see how it's
crazy.
It's easy. He don't force shit. He's playing at his own pace. Look at this shit.
Nothing is fast.
Everybody playing hard as hell. He just had to la. Good pass. Knock that down. Yink.
I'm gonna still box out too, just in case you miss it and get the rebound.
Yeah.
Bro, it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
He's gonna make the right play
elite. He got Christian Brown looking elite, by the way.
Listen, bro.
Look at that.
Listen. And Bruce is my guy. Bruce Brown ain't even looked like Bruce since he left.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at that.
Come on. That's so ridiculous.
Could have shot the ball.
Nah, bro. Like, he's so good.
How do you get that through KD's hands, bro?
Watch this. Give me this.
Move.
Go
Move.
pass.
Good pass. He plays at such an unbelievable
That's an
pace.
insane carry, though.
There's only 2 people that can do that. No, 3. Bron, me, Jokic. Fuck.
Little man, good pass. Oh, throw it to me. Over the head. Layup.
I didn't know Michael Porter can pass.
Man, you stupid.
That was on accident.
Hey,
That
was
you
a
play
good
with
pass.
Jokic, shit gonna start rubbing off.
Yeah, for sure. No, hey, listen, bro. I said it. He's already top 5 center.
I agree.
Oh, I mean,
We got Shaq, Kareem,
him,
Jokic, Wilt,
Hakeem.
Hakeem.
Yeah.
Are we missing somebody?
You can play around with the order, but I think it's those 5.
Got Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing's not better than
Patrick
him. Yeah. He beats number
Jokic
6
better
probably,
than
but
Jokic better than Patrick Ewing.
yeah.
See what other center we got.
Those 4 are ones he.
Bill Russell.
Ooh. Cause you put Will in there, you kind of got. But then, but the thing is,
And in our era, I'm just that's like my daddy and before.
Let me
Bill
ask you
Russell
this.
and Will
Let me
Chamberlain.
ask you this.
Will Bill Russell
Are we
and Will
being
Chamberlain.
real, or are we just trying to pay homage?
so look, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I understand we're paying homage, but like,
Bill-
we're always going to compare.
Bill Russell, how many rings he got?
But look, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say
Bill
this.
Russell got to be up there.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this though,
I said Bill Russell, how many rings he got? Bill Russell got most rings than anybody.
and I feel that
He got
But
them on
it's-
both hands.
But there were like 8 teams in the NBA when he was playing too.
I
Though.
understand.
There were literally 8 teams.
He got 8 rings plus.
You got 9 as a player. He was a coach.
Yeah. No, and I'm not saying he shouldn't be. I think he is in there. I'm just saying like if we gonna keep it a buck,
He didn't really he didn't lead his team. He had so many guards.
like Kuzzy was on that team. Havlicek,
that.
like he had
I know
like
that, but
2 other
it's
Hall of
still hard to
Famers.
get 11 rings.
The comparison game's so tough
I mean,
Because errors.
because the era.
Errors matter,
for
bro.
me, see, like for y'all can speak on it differently. Me, like I just got that knowledge of those older guys from my dad,
And I respect that,
Just
yeah.
watching them, I'm just gonna give respect. That's
Because
just
if
what
you
it
ask
is.
my uncle right now who's the GOAT, he says Dr. J. And you can't really argue that with him
Exactly.
because that's what he saw.
That's who they.
But that's why I feel about LeBron. It's like I understand, I respect Michael Jordan, but I saw LeBron James.
Yeah, of course. That's
and
what I'm
Kobe.
saying.
So it's like
it's different levels to it. Everybody have their own opinion of who they feel like is the GOAT. But by far, Jokic is definitely one of the best centers that's ever played this game.
yeah.
Hands down.
Hands
down.
I don't, but it's saying like I feel like he's
And I
not
feel
even
like he's
knocking
top
on
five.
top 5. He gotta
No,
you gotta
he's,
make room
he's
for
in
him.
top 5. No
you gotta
question.
make room for him in the top 5.
We don't even got to name a 5, but he's in top 5.
He's
He's
in
in top 5.
Somebody figure
I'm
it
with
out.
you on that.
So I mean, and my next point. 30-20-20 game, and the next game they play OKC. And OKC wins that matchup, right? Let me set the tone.
Yeah.
Shea has 40, and yeah, they win the game. Shea has 40. Jokic has a typical Jokic. I think missed it by like a rebound or assist.
Mr.
From having a
Bias, 28, 13, and 9.
Exactly. And after that game, people are saying it's a sure give and take that Shea should win the MVP after that game.
He's MVP.
He should
We
be
fully
MVP.
agree with
He
that.
should be MVP.
He should be MVP. And if they decide that they want to give it to Jokic because of his numbers and what he's done this year, then I think it should be 2. I think it should be co-MVPs.
Okay. And
I'm just saying if that happens. But for me, SGA should win it.
my question
hands
is
down.
this, though. What is the goalpost for MVP? Because if it's the best player on the best team, then for sure it's Shea. But if just the best player in the league that year, would that still not be Jokic? And who's the most valuable person to their team?
I think Shea is. Oh, shit.
Because I'm saying, with the most
If it's most
valuable
valuable
player,
to their team, of course it's Jokic. It's just because the team is just a little bit more booty. Not booty, but like.
but if
No,
you take
but we're saying if Jokic doesn't play, they're not that good of a team.
if you take both players off their teams,
Yeah.
like who?
Like-
That's what I'm saying. He's
What
done.
you call a struggle without Shea, too?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They
They
struggle
do.
without Shea. Huh?
they make a play. I think they're a play-in team without Shea.
I don't think Denver's
They're not. They're a lottery team.
No, they don't have a. I mean, they got DJ, as a backup big,
Yeah.
but him playing all season at his age and years, I don't think that'll
And
be.
you put almost any other center who's not Embiid. in there, it's still
Shea's the
don't make it.
MVP. Jokic is having a. How the fuck do you get better?
This is his best season,
No, it's his best season,
and he's not going to
and
win.
he may not
MVP
win
probably.
MVP. This is best numbers, best season. He's leading in every category. They showed a stat the other day. They say he's top 3 in every category in the league.
Yeah,
Think about that.
and he's having the most
Top
efficient.
3 in every category, bro.
So-
Even in steals.
And let me put
Say
it in
he has
perspective.
like 1.8 steals.
The most,
40, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. People are saying it's. I don't think it's a landslide as people think it is.
and they're saying because right now it's 75-25 the betting odds.
but you
against-
got to understand, though, they play again tonight.
oh, they're back to back.
Oh,
They
yeah.
play again tonight.
They do play again tonight.
Nuts.
So, you know.
What the chat say?
I'ma
Ask
say
them who
this.
they think is the MVP. Shea
Even
or
crazier
Jokic.
stat. So before he went on this MVP run, the most efficient season ever was by Wilt Chamberlain, right? That's now the 5th. And all 4 ahead of him, every single season in chronological order
Is
is
Jokic.
Jokic. This is the most efficient season we've ever seen of basketball ever in any era.
That's crazy.
And he's by far a landslide second.
If they get second in the West, he might win it.
I think you got to do Cole, man. You can't keep snubbing SGA.
I don't know if it's snub.
You
though.
got to
it's
do
not a-
Cole. It's not a snub.
most
'cause
efficient
either
season
one-
in NBA history.
Either one of them can win. So I feel like since Jokic got 3,
But let me peep this.
make it a Cole.
But that's why.
You
That's-
can't do a Cole.
But that's like why
Have they
LeBron
done that
don't have
before?
more.
I don't
No.
know.
They've
I don't
done
think
Cole
so.
Rookie of the Years.
Yeah, so you do a Cole.
Let me-
It'd be the
let me
first
say
Cole MVP.
Let me say this. The only reason I would say if Jokic gets second, bro, if they get second
With
in
that
the
roster?
West with that roster,
And it's,
and he's
they can
great.
get-
I didn't know that.
They can get
'Cause
second.
he's a
Top 3,
They can get second
they gon' get second.
in every category.
And he's
top
shitting on
3.
Wilt's records every year.
Bro, what he's doing is insane.
Because you can't say no to that. If Jokic gave MVP, you can't say that's a robbery.
So listen, me and my pops was talking about this the other day. Like, they say MJ could have got it every year.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He was the best player in the NBA every year.
Yeah.
But they gave it to other people.
Because Karl Malone got it.
won it that year, and MJ was like, if you look at MJ numbers and what he did that year,
Stupid.
And then cooked him head to head.
he should have got it.
Yeah.
But the difference is that Jokic's team isn't like that. MJ's team was like that.
What you mean Jokic's team ain't like that? He's number 3 in the West.
No, but because of him.
Huh?
Because of him.
Chicago was good without MJ.
That's the
They
point.
wouldn't win no championship.
No, he's saying that Jokic is more valuable to his. Like, you take Jokic off their team, they're not doing
You're
shit.
right. Listen, I'm not arguing with y'all about that.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with y'all at all,
Bro,
about that. That's the truth.
You can
I'm
put
just
any other
saying.
center that's not Embiid on that team, and they wouldn't be good.
Games without him when he left.
I know.
Ever since he did the 30-20-20, bro, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I've been struggling.
Because you got like.
I've been struggling,
and,
bro.
And Shea, look, that's no disrespect to Shea. Any other year, this is his award, not even close. But 30, 20, and 20.
I'm going to tell you why I think
Shea can't.
I'm going to tell you why I think Jokic's going to win it. Same reason Steve Nash won it over Kobe.
Why?
Kobe got robbed of.
He got
People would
robbed.
say he got robbed of one.
He got robbed that year.
No, he did. He was
He
playing
got
other,
robbed
he was
that
playing other world.
He-
Because
got
that
robbed. He got
back to
robbed.
back, that second, the first year
averaging-
Steve Nash deserved it.
Yeah.
Averaging
That second year, that was Kobe's, bro.
averaging 30 in that era
Now, the second
is
year
nuts.
Steve Nash was on one. That's when Amari was injured. And he did it with
Listen,
the center.
they didn't
That's
just
true.
give it to
That's true.
Steve.
No, they ain't give it to him. Now.
They didn't just give it to
I
Steve
didn't
was
say he
hooping,
didn't deserve
though.
it, but I just
Steve
said
was
Kobe was
hooping.
good. But Kobe was.
And I'm pretty sure, but my thing is this is the only thing. If it was flip flopped and Denver was 1, OKC was 2,
It wouldn't be close.
I don't think it'd be close. I think it'd be like, oh yeah, Jokic
Yeah, it's over with.
won this motherfucker.
It's over with.
But the fact that it's still here and
never-
OKC is 12 games
Neck above anything.
above anyone else. That's why it's hard for me because we take team success.
Yeah, you
It
got
does- it means something. It does mean
And then you
something.
got to take this into consideration too. They had about a month or 2. They had
With
about
no big.
okay, and still was beating people.
No,
Oh,
and
that's
went
what I was
on
gonna
an
say, man.
11
Still
game
was
win
beating
streak.
people.
That's when they went on an 11 game win streak without a big.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
It means, like I say, I don't get it wrong. It means something, and
So you got to put all of that into consideration, like with SGA too. So like I'm like Theo. I don't know, man. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence.
that's what I'm
with
saying. I think this is going to be one of the in memorable history, the closest MVP race we've seen.
it. Man, just give Cole MVPs out, man.
It has to be
first time
like,
in history. Just
If you're a
do it.
real ball watcher, there's no way you can't pay attention to both. Of
There's
these
no
shits they're
way
doing.
you can not give either one of them the award. There's just no way.
But if I had to,
Is Jokic dominant simply due to the lack of skilled two-way players in the NBA? Jokic, he has good in the West in the 90s and 2000s.
you put him in any era, this nigga is by far the best center, skill wise.
But Jokic can play so many. Oh, Jokic physical as hell.
yeah, no, he ain't no.
He be moving, nigga. But it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he
I'm
don't
just saying,
have,
Jokic-
he don't
Jokic
have
is-
to do it every
he's not
time.
soft.
though.
Don't get that part twisted.
Yeah.
I know, but I think like the centers, like I'm not saying they're great, but like you had way bigger centers like your Eric Dampier and Shaq.
Eric Dampier
Oh,
would get
yeah.
cooked.
I'm not saying would get cooked. I'm just talking about the physical.
No.
I mean, you're right.
I hear you.
Paul Gasol, Andrew Bynum.
I mean, but
like, what's it? What's the big boy that played in Indiana? 7-footer.
Roy Hibbert.
Roy Hibbert.
They can't move,
Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard.
oh yeah.
Oh, I mean that's a different era.
But again, what they
That's
gonna
like
do when
LeBron
Jokic
and
pulled
them-
him out?
That's like
three-point
LeBron
line
and all them
start
playing
running the offense.
in MJ them era. Like it's the difference. It'd be a lot of dudes. It'd be a lot of dudes who playing now that would struggle when they.
The
played
reason
back
I don't
then.
really worry about Jokic because
That was
Bron has
physical.
played in 3 eras.
You imagine.
He's been successful in all 3.
You imagine John Morant and
Been
them
the best
trying to
player
go to the
down
basket. You imagine John Morant and Anthony Edwards them trying to go to the basket on Bill Laimbeer, like they used to play back in the day. I mean, he's knocking you out the air. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like full throttle hitting you out the
Ja
air with
wouldn't
the elbow.
survive.
I say,
Ja
I think
wouldn't
Ant will be fine, but yeah, I don't think
Ja
Ja will
wouldn't
be.
survive.
Yeah.
They got to guard each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Shaq. I mean, I don't think nobody can.
Nobody.
Guard Shaq.
Shaq's most dominant.
But I don't think
center
no one
ever.
can guard Jokic either though.
Yeah.
It's like they both gonna give them each other 30. Cause the thing is, it's just a different way of getting 30. He's the point. Like
Bro.
Shaq can't guard a point guard, and that nigga's basically a point guard who plays center. You feel what I'm saying?
Shaq for that size is probably one of the most athletic bigs at that size that
He's
we ever see.
He's my GOAT center.
That would be one heck of a battle. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
Because Shaq is my GOAT center.
You got to realize now, Shaq used to put the ball on the floor. Shaq can move, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Shaq was different.
Yeah, I was about to say. In Orlando.
2000. Oh.
And to me,
I
I
said
like Shaq in
2000.
Orlando because he was still mobile. But Shaq in Lakers though was a
But hold on. But we gotta remember,
Shaq in Lakers was a problem
2000
too.
Shaq won MVP, Finals MVP, DPOY, and was like I think All-Star MVP and won a championship in 2000.
Crazy.
I think that's his best year.
That's all time.
That's saying like the only other person I think who did
That's
that
OD.
was and who was one short. I think was Hakeem. Did the same thing. Just I think he was one
My
award
fault,
short.
King.
Oh, I'm saying like
No, I'm just fucking.
I still agree with your argument. But Hakeem was like that. It was like
Man,
that. Though.
hey, look.
He was like that.
This,
He was like
this,
that. Yeah.
This MVP race is gonna be. I don't know how you pick.
I wouldn't want to. I promise I wouldn't.
I don't know how you pick
Hey.
because you can't just ignore what Jokic is doing.
No.
You
Hey.
can't just ignore it.
You can't ignore what Shea doing.
But if I had to pick, because how I see MVP, which is why the whole NFL debate for me is different than most people, I have to pick Jokic because he's the most valuable player to his team. And that's the definition of the award to me.
I thought it was over. I think Jokic is.
I mean, again, you can't argue. I'm saying if I was a writer and I had a vote, there's no way I could just not look at the most efficient season of basketball ever and say he's not the best player.
12 games over everybody else is fucking impressive.
I'm sorry, dog. I just, as much as I'm like a big fan of Jokic. I watch if he's playing, I'm tuning in. Like I just love the way he play. But I also do the same thing with Shea. And right now I just got to give it to Shea, bro. His numbers, his shooting percentage, at his size, and I don't care who guards him every night, he's going to get 30.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. Some of the best defenders has been on him, and he's going to give you 30.
And I
Plus.
disagree with that.
And he's efficient. He's shooting over 50%.
You know what I liked about last night? They knew what was at stake, both of them.
Yeah.
And they put on a show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they're going to do it
And
again
they gonna
tonight.
do it again tonight because they know. Oh yeah, this because if
Jokic getting a triple-double tonight, maybe with a 40-piece.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he getting his lick back.
Shea getting 40 again.
Yeah. He got to.
But I think this time Jokic's going to try to win the game and do that.
He
knew
tried yesterday. Okay, Shea was
Nah,
on some.
but he's like, if I need to get 40 to win this game, I'm gonna get 40.
He going to go for 40, but
That's the same.
then winning the game, it might be a little bit.
That's what I mean.
They ain't going to do that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough.
Best team in the NBA
OKC
probably.
nice.
But
see good.
speaking of another legend, LeBron James, man, out for, huh?
I saw a fool idiot on TV talking about the Lakers save the NBA.
Save the NBA.
Yeah. He's an idiot and a fool, but he know who he is. What's his name, Shaq?
Which one you talking about? There's a lot of
Kendrick
fools out
Perkins.
there. Oh,
He said the Lakers, first of all, the Lakers have had a great 2 weeks. He said the Lakers saved the NBA season. That's because them fools on the other network, which we're going to be working for next year, that's all they talk about. Let me tell y'all something.
Tell me something.
And first of all, I want all the smoke. I
Tell me
don't
something.
whistle when I walk by the graveyard or anything like that.
I don't whistle when I walk by the graveyard.
right.
I like that.
Hey,
one.
man.
I'm stealing that one.
The Lakers are doing great. Got a long way to go. But the reason the season's been going great for the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Y'all just want to talk about the Warriors and the Lakers. They're both doing great. Don't get me wrong. If I turn out to be wrong, I got no problem with that. But y'all are idiots because y'all talk about the Lakers and the Warriors all the time. Y'all don't, the Cleveland Cavaliers have won 12 straight games. The Oklahoma City got the MVP and they are on fire. Y'all are talking about who's in second place. That's the reason I get pissed. Hey, the Lakers are doing great. I don't mind being wrong. The Warriors are doing great. But that's because you fools on other networks, which we going to become fools next year. We be working on that network. But Oklahoma City and the Cavs been balling for 6 months. Y'all talking about teams that had two great weeks.
Time out.
As he should. Hey, as he should though. But we brought this up. Who you got? ESPN, TNT.
ESPN. I work with ESPN.
Oh, type shit. Hey,
I'm gonna try to set me up.
until one of them networks give me a bag, I'm going TNT.
Yep, they ain't paying me.
They pay me.
They pay y'all. ESPN paying me.
Hey, people, yeah. Hey, shout out ESPN.
Shout out ESPN, man.
Hey, but I'm gonna just say this. I like TNT because of more integrity reasons. I feel like they keep a certain level of integrity of the things they're saying more.
I just didn't like the example.
Yeah,
I thought the example didn't really make sense. I mean, I get what he's saying. This is like talking about the Lakers last year when they weren't really that good.
Mm-hmm.
They're good this year. I mean, they're the second best team in the West.
Yeah, and they have a lot of headline-worthy things going on over there.
Luka just joined the team. There's a lot of shit going on.
LeBron and Bronny are the first son duo to play in the NBA.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how much and how hard we try, it's unfortunate. Minnesota, OKC, Memphis, like those teams at the top aren't going to get the same coverage that these other teams are going to get.
Because it's a corporation. It's about money. And
Come on now. Like
money, views.
We understand OKC is good. We'll talk about them when they get there.
They got to win.
Like, we'll give them credit.
We
These
talk
big
about
networks, they're like...
We talk about the teams that we should
exactly.
be talking about.
So tune in to the buy.
Exactly.
Like,
if y'all
tune
want the
into
real.
that. But the thing is, people want to hear about the Lakers. People want to hear about the Warriors. What is Steph? What is Bron doing? What are the Suns doing?
I know what Bron is doing. He out here checking people.
Yeah, LeBron out there.
Hey, we're going to get to that.
Checking people.
We get into that. But
You know?
speaking of another great debate, right? You can speak on this. We got 2015. Oh yeah, 2015 OKC or 2025 OKC.
Oh.
We got KD, prime Russ, Harden off the bench,
Oh, no.
prime Surge.
What you going to do with that?
Or do we got MVP?
Hey!
Ooh,
Oh, my God. What you going to do with that? Huh?
come on, bro.
Come on.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you.
Man, I'm not going against
2015 winning that
I'm
shit
not
for
going
sure.
against them. I'm not going against KD. And
Bro,
them
they
like
had
James
Surge
off the
and
bench.
Adams and Westbrook, KD,
They had young Steven
Harden,
Adams.
Andre Roberson, who played
Robert.
defensive.
Oh, no, I thought they had Sevolosha.
Sevolosha, I think, was 2015. Yeah, that was 2015. So I think he got there 2017.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sevolosha. And then I'm sure they had some shooter. They had D-Fish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That defense.
Ooh.
But it's like, what was this a year before you get there?
Was Morrow there then?
I think he was.
Yeah, Anthony Morrow. DJ Augustine, that's a name.
DJ was there then?
Nick Collison was a
Nick Collins.
bruiser.
Yeah. Said pick good picks.
Ennis Freedom was on that team.
Reggie
Yeah,
Jackson
Reggie.
was on the team.
Jeremy Lamb.
Lamb. Anthony Morrow. They had Steve Morrow.
They had
They
some
had
shooters.
Steve Novak too.
They had some shooters in there. Yeah, nah, yeah. They're beating him in maybe
They're
a
beating
gentleman's
them in
sweep.
6.
Yeah, that's probably when he got traded to.
Dang.
Yeah, but
They said, hey, as Shannon Sharp said, SGA, PGA, USA. OKC in 5.
no, Lakers are fine.
Two Lakers. I gotta say the other team though.
But
2015
and that's no disrespect to 2025 team. They're fantastic.
They're a good team.
But
You ain't beating them.
who the hell's guarding KD?
Who the hell guarding Russ?
Who the
Full
and then
speed,
you got
athletic,
James.
young Russ.
Ludor give Kevin Durant any problems?
No,
He gives Luka problems. So Ludor give Kevin Durant any
That Kevin Durant in
he's
OKC.
7.
Yeah.
He's
Good
7
luck.
feet tall, bro. I don't
Good
think he
luck.
can put.
I mean,
Ludor,
problems is what? He get 25? Yeah, that's cool. We got James.
We got James and we got Russ.
and we got shooters.
James was definitely on that team.
2015.
We talking about when they went to
James
the, when they
Harden was
went to the
definitely
finals.
He wasn't. He was in.
Okay, then.
Already?
Well, maybe we got the year
I know
wrong.
that.
We want the team with James
I
Harden.
want the
on.
team with James Harden on it.
Oh no. Okay, no, he's right then. Yeah, because he got traded 2014.
How is that even a fun argument?
It's actually closer. It makes it closer then. He's right. If without James Harden, that makes it a lot closer. It makes it an actual debate. Because with James Harden, that's a watch. Like he.
All right, let's flip it. With the James Harden team.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. With the James Harden team. Good.
Then what? What you gonna say there?
But know what I'm saying though, it makes it a closer statement without James Harden.
No,
Without
no.
James Harden, definitely makes it closer.
It makes it closer. Yeah.
It makes it closer.
I give you that. It makes it closer.
If those were the two teams,
But I still ain't betting against KD. Them
I
like
can't.
I'm saying
go
I'm still
against KD
choosing
and Russ.
KD's team.
because Serge and
I'm saying,
And Steven Adams and all them, and Perk. Perk was a bruiser.
hey, because I'm saying
you
like
got bodies you
Chet,
could throw in
Serge
there
and Chet, that's
yeah,
Serge going through Chet.
yeah, Chet can't do nothing about Serge.
Serge was physical.
Serge is
and
protecting
I
that rim
love
too.
Hardenstein, but the combination of Adams and Perk,
Steven Adams, the strongest human being I ever met in my life.
strong as ever being out there. Okay.
oh, yeah.
Steven Adams was there though, right? Oh, it's a wash.
Yeah.
It's a wash. Steven Adams is the
Strongest
strongest
motherfucker
guy I
ever.
ever met in my life.
Yeah. Some about them Simones, bro.
Right. He is a freak. It's like he eats weights.
He eats weights. Nigga eating dumbbells.
Yeah, nigga eats dumbbells, bro. Shit is insane.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's closer series. I have 2015 probably going to 6 or 7 then instead of a gentleman sweep. But yeah,
It'd be 6.
yeah, I'd say it's at 6 7. I think.
2015 is 6.
Yeah,
SGA, PGA, USA. 2015 is 6.
yeah, I agree.
Respect.
But shout out to SGA and them though.
Oh, by committee.
Yeah, you just switch.
Committee.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
that's fine.
with their
Everybody else can't get 40.
both teams are like kind of made up similarly.
Huh? Yeah, but you just can't let the role guys get their numbers.
Yeah,
But that's the problem with this team.
because they both
Get their
have two.
numbers.
They have
Go and get their numbers.
Huh?
who?
Depth don't mean, I mean, it means a little something. You,
Is
gonna
it-
come-
their
you think
eight-man
it's better
rotation
than
is strong.
theirs? If you're naming depth, you mean going into
Jeremy Lamb was nice, bro.
Reggie
yeah.
Jackson was
Yeah,
really
I
good
agree
for
with
them.
that.
though.
I agree with that though.
Reggie Jackson
yeah.
was.
Reggie Jackson was really good at OKC.
Because he not? I think he was a 6 Man of the Year finalist.
It was.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But now speaking of another GOAT level player, LeBron James will sit out due to injury 1 to 2 weeks. Unfortunate, because up until last game, the Celtics game, they were on an 8-game winning streak. And it looked like the Lakers have found their swag back. Personally, I still think the Lakers are okay. But with the West being as close as it is, with the Nuggets still having Jokic, I don't know if this is a great time for them for this to happen.
Yeah, it's not good right now because Doe's out. I don't know if what's big fella name?
Oh, Hayes, he's out too.
I don't think he's playing.
Hachimura out too.
Hachimura out.
Ooh.
It's getting kind of
It's getting a little funny.
little funny over there.
Yeah.
And Luka's hobbling. He's not moving great. So, like I said, it's been a great story. I still don't believe this is the year for them. They still need a big. But this is not a good time for injury. I don't think it's a good because they're rolling. They're figuring it. They were figuring things out, but and a groin's nothing to play with.
Especially at 40.
A groin is ass AD. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Mavs. God damn,
Bro, we got 7 players, gang.
Listen,
bro.
We got 7 players.
We gonna get back to the Lakers. We gotta address this shit for. Do we? Is that even on there?
No, because I mean,
I gotta talk. About
I mean,
We got
the Mavs on there, but like,
just
not
take it off
for
for a
them.
second. Hold on.
Listen, Najee Marshall, I got to get my hat off to him. I meant to even say something last night, like change mine to the Baja
I almost did too.
to him.
I almost did too.
That man in the last 2 games got him.
His last 5 games.
If he need a new contract, he just made himself a lot of money.
He can
No,
play the
he still,
5.
I think he still got like another year or 2 left.
He got another year or 2.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish.
Yeah, he signed.
signed.
I think he signed a 3-year deal.
Yeah, he signed a
Dang,
3-year.
I
Yeah.
was hoping he had a 1-year deal. That man was gonna make himself.
Oh, no, we
because he out there showcasing.
We knew
himself.
what we had when we signed him.
He can do
Gotta
everything.
steal. We gotta steal.
I like Nas, man. I like the way he out there just going at it. But man,
He's a humble
how many
guy,
players
too.
gonna get hurt? Did you see how DP got hurt? Him and Wichita ran into each other. And then when he got up, his head was split. I said,
If we lose another
they
player,
got a
we
dark
kind of got to
cloud.
start forfeiting
It's
games.
a dark cloud over there at American Airlines Center. I'm staying far away from that place.
Hey.
I'm gonna watch y'all on TV. I'm gonna support y'all. Y'all my guys.
Yeah.
But I am not coming to that arena.
I'm not going.
Yeah, I'm not going to no more games.
I'm not
I'm
going.
not going to that
I mean, you
arena.
can hear it in
It's a
J. Kidd's
dark
interview
cloud.
yesterday. He was just like, I've
Well,
just never seen some shit like this
He
before.
said, what is he supposed to do as a coach? I
Bro.
got 7 players.
He
bro.
said, bro, I want to. These guys are tired. I want to rest the guys, but like, what I'm gonna do?
He said, I couldn't rest
He's like,
somebody.
I
looked
can't
at
do
the bench
anything,
like, I
bro.
need to put in some of my coaches.
He said, I got a guy over there that couldn't walk.
Bro, he said, look, bro, look, I seen the Centel tweet, and I low-key thought that shit was real for a second. Like, it would make sense. Like, bro, we're having open gym tryouts right now for the Mavericks.
Man, I get it today.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro, but they
I
can't.
stopped at the wrong
but
fucking
the
time.
The messed up thing
I
is
would've
that
for sure
they
been on the
can't,
squad.
because I think of like a cap issue, they can't sign anyone else. Like, someone else get hurt, you got to just damn near forfeit the game.
Yeah, you can get injury exceptions.
Yeah, you can get 10 days. You
Yeah.
can get some guys from the G League. Yeah.
Well, they gotta. I don't know why they haven't done it yet.
Well, they don't have to. How they bring in Kai Jones and then he get hurt?
After one game,
Did the Knicks?
bro, they have
Kai
7.
Jones is sitting on the bench.
They have 7
in street
players.
clothes.
They have
He got
7.
waived and they picked him up, and he hurt.
They have 7 eligible players.
Bro,
If someone else gets hurt, they have to like forfeit the game damn near.
listen, I'm gonna be honest
Bring
with y'all.
guys up from G
This is another.
damn near already
This is another situation that, guys, I understand the Luka shit, but like, if Luka was here,
If Luka was here,
He wouldn't play.
They would shut Luka down. And he wouldn't play.
Yeah.
He'd be just like AD and everybody else. They ain't none of these guys coming back. Gafford, Lively, ain't none of these guys coming back.
No one wants them to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's
Nobody
no
coming
point.
back. Yeah.
I hope the Suns get the 10th spot.
The Suns probably will get the 10th spot. Well, damn, they gotta do
Are they 2 games out?
something. Yeah.
Okay.
The Suns gotta fucking win games.
Yes, that's the thing right there.
That part.
He said that part. Even
I
if,
mean, the Mavs
if
have.
the Mavs keep losing, the Suns keep losing.
The Suns have
the
lost
Mavs
5
in.
straight. The Suns have lost 5
That's
straight.
OD.
And they've look, the Mavs lost 5 straight, and the Suns have only came up 1 game. I don't know what else you want them niggas to do, bro. Like,
They trying.
the Mavs trying to help the Suns out, bro. Look, we want KD. We'll help y'all out if y'all just gotta win some
Just
games.
do
bro.
your job.
Y'all gotta win some games, bro.
Fuck, bro.
But yes.
Nah, Brian being out is a problem though.
Hey, but let's get to the real Brian shit. The shit niggas really want to talk
Yeah.
about. LeBron. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, LeBron is to blame for the expectations that have been put on Bronny, and here is why. Stephen A. Smith has been getting his shit together when it comes to his rebuttal on LeBron, and to be fair, I don't blame him. I don't blame Stephen A. Smith one bit because he brought the receipts. I don't know if you guys saw Stephen A. Smith's response to LeBron. He basically was like, look, I respect LeBron because he did it as a father, but you could have just called me. He said, I never received a call. Everyone has my number, and I would have picked up the phone if you guys answered. So since you made it a public thing, I have to respond publicly. And he said this. You said Bronny was better than half the players in the NBA before he got drafted. He did say this. He pulled out receipts of him saying this. You said, if you want me, you should draft my son because I want to do anything I would do anything to play with my son for a year. Lakers drafted him. He said, which we all know this was his agent saying this, that Bronny wasn't going to be a two-way player. Bronny's a two-way player. That's not saying that Bronny's bad. That's not saying that. But most rookies who get drafted in the second round are what? Two-way players. So the expectations that have been put on Bronny were LeBron's. They came out of his own personal mouth. Pause. So when someone critiques what you say, it is because of you. That's what Stephen A. said. My problem isn't with Bronny. It's with you, LeBron, because you said these things, and it's my job to critique them.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I see it from both sides. I understand where Stephen A's coming from. I understand where Bron is coming from. I think it's more Bron's like, bro, if you're gonna talk about me, just don't mention Bronny. You know what I'm saying? The one thing I saw is when the Philly game, Bronny played in Philly, he was bad, right? You can't get mad at Stephen A for talking about that. The way he said it could have been completely different.
Yeah.
because he went in and he was like, Bron got to stop this shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's crazy. Like, you could have just been like, yo, this was just a terrible outing. Like, it was just, he played horrible. That's cool because you're in the NBA.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in the NBA. You're not, you're not exempt for getting talked about because you're LeBron James' son.
Right.
Yeah. If anything, you know it's going to make it worse, low key.
But for sure. And Bronny knows that, and Bron knows that. I think it's just the way he said it.
Yeah.
Rubbed Bron the wrong way. And there might be something else we don't even know. Hey, right? But
Bron a man first, so.
Bron a man first. He went up to him. It's just a real sticky situation, too, because at this point, Bronny's a grown man.
Yeah. He's in the NBA.
He a grown man, so like him going up to him and saying something to him, I get, if he's talking about the Philly situation, I get that.
But
Stephen A does have a point. Call me.
But during a timeout, during a timeout in the middle of a game is kind of.
Hey, that's standing on business.
That's standing on business, bro.
Standing on business.
But then again, the thing is, if you don't want shit to be public, don't do some shit in public. You feel what I'm saying? Like, his point is like, bro, look, he said I would have flown to you and we could have spoke about it. If you want to talk about it in person, he said, if you have my number, I always answer your calls. If you said, hey, let's meet up, I would have flown out to you and had this conversation. You didn't have to wait till you saw me and catch me off guard to do that. I wouldn't gonna duck the smoke, basically is what he said.
Well, this is how I feel about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
As a father who have 3 boys, and stepson too, let me tell you something. I don't care how old you get, you're gonna always protect your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Bronny is a man now. He's in the league, and he's not exempt from nobody talking about him, nobody giving him criticism. I think it's just a level of disrespect of how people are talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, he's still a kid. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, he's a young man, but he's still a kid. And I think LeBron being a father is like, this shit is bigger than, this shit ain't about basketball no more. The way y'all criticizing and going at my son, he's still a human being and he still got feelings. And to see you talking about my son in his way, like, come on, LeBron, it's crazy. Who wouldn't do it? I would do it. If I can get my son in the league and put him on the team with me, if I had that type of power, I would do it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was
Stephen A. Smith, if you had a chance, you would do it too.
He would do it.
And I was telling,
you know, my thing with that is saying like one, Bron, as a man, as a father, maybe I wouldn't handle it like that too. Maybe I didn't want to make a phone call, and maybe that's the first time I saw Stephen A. Smith to approach him in person, you know, and maybe he just blinked.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm going to check you now. Like, hey, bro, like, watch how you talk about my son.
Mid timeout.
But
yeah,
should have Bron done it?
We
in a
black
different
out when
way?
it comes to our kids.
You know what I'm saying? Should Bron done it in a different way? Yeah, maybe should wait after the game, saw Stephen Smith in the back. Hey, man, let's go in his room.
But that's your
Let's
kid.
me and you talk about it. Like, this ain't no conversation on the phone. I don't want to call you. I want to talk to you face to face. Maybe we can go in his room away from everybody. Ain't no cameras, and I can tell you how I feel. You know, maybe that should have been handled like that. But as far as him handling the way he did, I don't think a lot of people won't disagree.
People gonna crash out about their kids.
I mean, a lot of people don't disagree about it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as him being exempt from scrutiny, like, come on, Bron, you know that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, that's gonna happen. People gonna talk about him tomorrow. People gonna talk about him in a month. People gonna talk about him next year.
Yeah.
That's how this goes. And LeBron knows that. I think this was just a situation where you went too far. Like, you just went too far. You got really disrespectful this time.
The Philly shit was crazy.
You know it was.
That one was that one was insane. I was just like, bro, god damn.
Like, I was saying, bro, like,
I'm like, I get it. He played like, but there's a bunch of like, I was looking at Buddy Hield stats. He played in Brooklyn. 0 for 8, 0 for 5 from 3, 0 points in 23 minutes.
Bro, look, we done
But
seen some.
you're not going at him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like,
He a vet.
I get where Bron's coming from.
Yeah.
And like I said, being a father, you can no dad is like, nah, bro, you can't. We don't know. In that situation, I said, you know what? Fuck it. Yo, watch what the fuck you saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
who
for real.
the it's not necessary what the fuck you doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I get it from that perspective, but that's going. Are we talking to J-Jax later? Okay. we'll talk about a little bit more on the parent side a little bit later. But there's a fine line, and there's levels to be crossed. Like me and Ray could have went in right now, but there's lines to the shit, right? There's certain levels of not to cross.
Of course.
Everyone's human.
Yeah.
We're in the business right now. You critique what's going on. Bronny played like shit that day.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But out of that whole game, you pick Bronny to talk shit about?
Right.
That's crazy, bro.
Well, you know why? Headline is LeBron's son, Bronny James. That's a headline.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he pretty much said that. Like, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to do a job. This is why I get paid $100 million to talk about things that nobody else will. Nobody else will.
Yeah.
So that's why he didn't come back at LeBron. He was like, I get it, because he know that I have to do this.
Yeah.
This is what they pay me $100
This is what I'm paying me
for.
to do. Yeah.
So I got to know what comes with that. So maybe people coming up to me, checking me, I got to deal with that.
I just think it's fucking hilarious that
He's checking his bank account. Appreciate your ESPN.
I'll do it again. But I just think it's funny that Draymond said he gonna cut him off over that. It's like, okay, bro.
He couldn't, Stephen A. off? Stephen A. don't care.
Yeah.
Just saying,
Draymond agree.
Draymond ain't paying Stephen A. So,
But even then, like, they got nothing to do with you, bro.
I mean, they real, he real tight.
Yeah,
with
that's
LeBron.
game.
Yeah.
Brian like nephew, so
Yeah.
How much time until you want to bring Jay Jackson? All right, bet. Next, we got JB also out for 1 or 2 weeks.
Let's go.
For 2 weeks with an ankle sprain. This happened in overtime in a close game. Damn, Bron got up there. But yeah, that's really, really unfortunate for the Knicks. But the point that I want to bring out, do you think that this injury will have to force Tibbs to have to trust some of his guys more? And do you think this
shit don't fucking matter? This shit don't matter. Like, the guys now gonna have to play it and play it in game shape. They gotta get in game shape.
This boy's stupid.
These guys, they be like, damn, I ain't played in 3 months. Fuck. Now, I'm telling you, bro, like, I remember 2 years ago, I went from not playing and then I played 40 minutes. My body felt fucking horrible. Now they got to do that. You're going to be trusting, like, they in trouble. They in trouble. And that's why these other teams that have depth like this don't skip a beat, because, like, Cleveland doesn't have no drop-off if Darius Garland doesn't play.
No, Ty
Jerome is balling.
Give you 20 in.
OKC really don't have no drop-off.
Yeah.
Like, you got, if you
Celtics
want to,
damn
the
sure
Celtics, fuck.
Damn sure don't have no drop off.
God, 40.
Jason Tatum
40,
didn't play. They had 2 role players have 40.
41, 43. Jeez.
This is an issue, bro. It's an issue. And until they are realistic about this thing, it's going to forever be an issue. And like I said, you hate it has to be this way. I said it earlier this year. I'm not saying, now that had nothing to do with Tibbs and him playing them that many minutes. That's just a freak injury.
Yeah, that's free injury.
But what I'm saying is, from my example before, like Cleveland, if you have these other guys that are used to playing, and used to getting these meaningful minutes,
When you have an injury like this,
it's
there's
not-
no drop-off.
there's no drop off.
So with that being said, do you think a team takes the 3rd seed from them?
Yes,
And who do you think that will be?
I got to look.
I mean, it's the Bucks are 4th.
Got to be the Bucks.
The Bucks are 4th. I mean, but Indiana, I think, is right behind them too.
It's 5 games. Do I think they can drop 5?
Depending on their schedule.
I mean, they got JB is they leaving the school. I mean, we know they don't how they play.
They're at the Kings tonight,
Kings
at the Warriors,
Kings lost a tough one last time. They did hoop.
play the Heat,
Them tough games. They got
at
coming.
San Antonio, not easy.
No, that's what I'm saying. They got some tough games coming.
Hornets,
They'll win that.
Maybe a win.
maybe.
Maybe a win.
Wizards,
I don't know.
Mavs,
Jordan Poole. But
They low key.
and the Wizards are a better basketball team.
They have been playing. That's
The Wizards are a better basketball team.
that's who the Kings lost to.
yeah, they've been hooping.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole had 40-something.
Yeah.
Mavs, Clippers,
winning that.
Bucks, Blazers,
Blazers
Sixers,
they playing
Cleveland,
Blazers not
Hawks,
winning. Not
Suns, Boston, Detroit, Cleveland, Nets. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
They can go to 5. What they at now?
good.
3?
They 3.
They can go 5. Indiana and Milwaukee can catch them.
Milwaukee got a West Coast road trip though. They got Pacers, Lakers, Pacers again, OKC, Warriors, Lakers. LeBron ain't there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kings, Suns, Nuggets, Knicks, Hawks. Yeah. It's going to get interesting.
It's gonna be interesting.
It's going to get real interesting.
Only thing about it with the Knicks that they
Still got Carl.
they fight. Josh Hart and them boys, they fighting. Now Mikal Bridges is gonna get to shoot more and be more within the offense instead of being a guy who just sit in the corner and play defense. Because it's been hard to look at him all year do that. Because I know he can play.
You know who can catch him?
He can play.
The Pacers can catch him.
That's what I'm saying.
They schedule not that bad. The Pacers can go catch them.
Hey, well, I guess
We gonna see.
We gonna see. But next, a very interesting.
But I would say this: our headline today was "Blessing in Disguise." This might be a blessing in disguise for the Knicks, though,
this might be
because now he's resting. He's hurt, but he's resting.
I mean, and get to see what you got out of some other guys
Yeah.
too. So, but let's talk about the main event. Cooper Flagg. What do we think his NBA ceiling will be realistically? With his style, with pro skills that he may or may not have, what do we see him actually being in the NBA?
I think he's just like anybody else who comes in with the hype. He just has to come in and work. He has to come in and work, get better, figure out the NBA game, figure out, how can he mix? How can his style of play mix within the NBA? That goes for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a great talent. Like I can't even hate on the kid. He's a good player. He's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft this year, and deservedly so. But to me, I like this comparison of Karolinko. I don't know about Scotty and Grant Hill.
Them some bad boys.
Yeah, I don't know about them. I don't know about that. But a Karolinko with a little bit more offensive skill set, I like that comparison. But I think he could be a guy that can give you a little bit more offensively. And that's not saying nothing about Karolinko, because Karolinko was a problem.
Yeah, he can play.
AK-47 was a problem. Don't get it twisted.
Man. It's a great problem to have. I don't know what position he is.
Because he's what?
Like, is he a 4? Is he a 3?
Because he's 6'8".
He's both.
He can bring the ball up the court.
6'9".
He can create. He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good player. It's just like I think people really need to understand the situation means a lot.
Yeah, where he goes.
Well, the team he goes to.
The team he goes to means a lot in this thing.
Yeah.
I know.
And I wonder if you look at the lottery, do you pay attention to that? Do you go back? But the only thing is, you go back, you might not be the number 1 pick, and the same team's gonna be in the fucking lottery. So it's not gonna be
most like because
it's not you're gonna be in the lottery regardless.
as far as his play style,
Scotty's high. I mean, I guess he could be Scotty. You never fucking know. Scotty is fucking good though.
So you saying that he could be
but we talking about again one of the best
Robin-
college players we've seen in a little
Robin
bit.
to another star.
He'd
He'd be like Grant Hill, because Grant Hill was gonna be like
if he can get hurt, yeah, he was
the
gonna be one of
next
them guys.
the next one.
Yeah.
If he ain't get injured.
Detroit, Grant Hill was insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We do a lot of hype. The hype nowadays is so much higher than it was back then. He's a very good player, but he ain't. I'm gonna be honest. Zion, when he came out, I was like, Jesus Christ. You knew he was gonna
Oh
dominate.
yeah.
Shoot, Kyrie.
Kyrie, do you know for sure Cooper Flagg is gonna dominate at the next level? Dominate.
No, I don't.
Do you know he's a bona fide all-star? You don't know that answer. You had no doubt about it that Zion Williamson was going to be an all-star
I ain't gonna lie to
when
you.
he came out.
The way I feel about Cooper Flagg, and this is no disrespect to either people involved in this, it gives me the same feeling whenever Paolo came out. Where it's like, Paolo's really, really, really fucking good. But you weren't like, oh, he's gonna come out and just dominate.
I like that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I don't mind that one.
That's the hard part about the conversation is that he projects so in such a large range.
I think
But everybody knew Paolo had elite scoring skills, so I don't think it's.
I think it's right on the head. I think you hit it right on the head.
I think everybody.
Because I think they're pretty similar. Like if I would compare them to Paolo.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I don't know if they're games, but I'm just saying as far as like
What's different?
expectations.
What's different between the two?
Paulo was
He can score if he want to.
not like Paulo.
Nah, yeah.
You don't think
No.
Cooper can score?
And I think
I think he can score, but
and
Paolo-
I think Cooper's also better at defense.
Paulo a bucket.
I think Cooper's better at
Paulo
defense.
a bucket. Paulo got body. Paulo. Man,
I don't know, guys.
I think Paolo's going to be a 20-point scorer in the NBA.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And this is my thing though.
I think he could be
What-
a 20-point
so
scorer.
so for my betting odds people,
I ain't know that. nah.
the betting odds
Not-
right
not
now
like you doing.
have him going back as the highest projection to Duke because the second highest team, the highest team to get him right now is the Hornets and the Wizards. Third though, which I think is an interesting pickup if he goes here, is the Pelicans. Him with Zion is the third most favorite thing to happen.
They play the same position though.
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's nasty, but that's
And you got Trey
entertaining.
Murphy.
It's entertaining though.
Him and DC ain't bad with them young boys, and he could be over there beside Alex Sarr. I like that.
I like it
Alex
too.
Sarr at the 5 and him at the 4.
I just don't think he should go to the Hornets. I don't think the Hornets helps his situation. I don't think the Hornets help his situation at all. Nah. Mm-mm. They just don't play good basketball. Like, not like
No,
they are
their new
entertaining.
coach is good though. Their new coach is real good.
You think so?
Yeah, he's good. Charles can coach. It's just you got to think when you come into a new organization and it's not already built. Like Steve Kerr walked into a good situation.
He did.
Now, eBay, he did some shit over there. That situation was fucked up.
Bro.
Shoot, JB Bickerstaff.
JB, yeah. Oh shit, yeah.
Mosley.
Yeah. Like he went to fucked up situations, and now.
But that's why I said the Paulo thing, though. That's why. Oh, at Charlotte? I mean, no, because I think you still play around LaMelo.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I that's why I said I agree with the fact that you don't know. Like, I don't think he's gonna be a bust by any means. That's not what I'm saying.
he's gonna be fucking.
He's gonna be good. But as far as like a league changer, like Wemby was, and shit, even when Zion before the injury would have been like a league changer if
Yeah.
he stayed healthy.
Yeah, it's not. He's not a friend.
But not even. I'm
I
saying
mean,
like
I don't know.
I'm talking about like
don't
where
know.
you go to a team and now the team's irrelevant because of this person.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's like that.
I don't even. He don't got the Wemby effect.
He don't, because like I said, if Zion never got hurt,
That's what I'm saying.
No.
But they're talking about most hype. I'm like,
But a lot of people are hyping him up like that. That's why it's a great debate.
he's the main event. That's a hell of a nickname. I'll give you that.
I gotta find who these people are.
But
Because
moving forward, man, y'all not gonna like this topic, but Mark Cuban said basically in the most politically correct way he could possibly say it, said that AD wasn't enough to get the Luka trade done. You have the clip? Okay, well then I'll just paraphrase basically. He just said, no disrespect to AD, but you look at Luka and you look at what he brings to the city, I didn't think that AD was just enough to get that trade done in that matter. No disrespect to AD is basically what he said. And he said, they asked him, would you have done the trade? He was like, hell no. He said, trading for Luka is one thing, but you look at both sides, I don't think AD is enough to get it done. That's what he said.
hindsight 2020 is a motherfucker, ain't it?
And yeah, he made this comment, maybe 2 days ago?
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh,
like
you're
I
right.
said,
Yeah, you're right.
Why are we still talking about it?
it's over.
The reason why I say we're talking about it, because again, it's the first time I've ever seen owners do press releases about trading players.
No, I know what I'm saying, but I ain't talking about you.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about them.
Oh,
I
again,
mean,
I think it's crazy. It's
like I
don't-
said,
don't see what I'm talking about.
it's happened. We get it. You could have got more. You got Max Christie and you got Anthony Davis. You got a young Max Christie who's really good. He gave you the explanation. He said, I'm trying to win a chip in the next 3 to 4 years. Point blank, period. Y'all want to just put butts in seats for the next 10 years? Cool.
That's what they're trying to do.
They're trying to win a championship next 3 to 4 years. Once again, they get Kevin Durant this summer, then
All is forgiven.
fuck y'all. There won't be no.
Then that would be enough.
Yeah.
Oh, I say all is forgiven. If he gets KD, all is forgiven.
Then it'll be enough.
That's what I'm saying.
all is forgiven if
All is
if-
forgiven
if
at
he
that
gets
point.
KD.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't hate that.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying,
hate that
bro.
one either.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
Because, I mean, again, Scotty Barnes is the Raptors franchise player. So, again, it's not saying that he won't be a franchise player, but it's like perennial all-star. That's there's not many perennial all-stars. Nigga, Trae Young barely made the all-star, and he's a fantastic player. Just put in perspective of what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Like,
a fact.
That's no disrespect to Cooper
And if you
Flag.
fuck around and go to the West, it's going to be even harder.
Even
if you
harder.
didn't fucking
So I'm
all-star.
saying, like,
Not.
Yeah.
he luckily that, like, the first 2 teams that'll probably get him are in
Or
East.
East. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your best bet.
He better stay East.
You better stay East.
Could look, like I said, Zion having an insane fucking stretch right now.
Come on,
and,
bro.
And
Dominating.
Dominating, bro.
And we not talking about him as a perennial all-star starter. That's all I'm saying. That's all
He
I'm
different,
saying.
bro. And people around the league know when Zion's healthy, he's one of the best in the league.
No one want to see Zion when he's
down.
healthy.
And nobody want to play the nigga.
Really quick, before we get to J-Jacks, Angel Reese has some comments about the WNCBA. You have that clip, right? Okay.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up. And I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more. Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we got to get faced the consequences.
But y'all gotta
Like,
deal
y'all-
with something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year. 'Cause
Yeah.
The ones coming in this year will still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they going to get more. They probably going to be making more than us.
Oh, they are.
I'm
They
hurt.
are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the
You need to come to the
I
meeting.
got to get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us, if y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting
Yeah,
out.
that's a possibility. For real.
Yeah.
So she basically said that if because I think the CBA is not this year, next year the CBA is up, that if they don't give them more favorable terms, ergo money, that they will potentially have a lockout. My opinion on this, though. Angel Reese makes a lot of fucking money outside of basketball. So for her to say this, she said it herself that her salary does not pay her rent. But for 95% of the league, that is how they make their living. So threatening a lockout when, from perspective, you don't have to do this to make money, I think is a very, very bird's eye view.
Yep.
That's how I'd like to say that.
Yep. I completely agree. Because she was like, they going to be making more money than us. And I'm like,
Who's
you
us?
probably make
The
probably
most.
third highest
No.
with
She probably
Asia,
makes,
with Caitlin, Asia, her.
yeah.
She probably makes the
Yeah.
third highest in the
Yeah.
WNBA.
True.
Of just money, period, as a WNBA player. Maybe Brianna Stewart and Sabrina.
I ain't gonna lie.
She's at the top.
She might make, she has a McDonald's deal. She got a
She's not
Reese's
higher
deal.
than Caitlin. She might be.
It's close.
1,000%.
It's
We
close,
don't
though.
know. But she's up there to, like, she's comfortable.
Yeah.
She's very comfortable.
McDonald's
Yeah.
is a
Yeah, like
Reese's.
she's comfortable. To talk like that is very,
Reebok.
very
Yeah.
aggressive. She has her own shoe. Like, I get it, but to grow the game, you have to continue to ride this momentum.
Yeah.
You have to ride this momentum, and
A lockout won't help.
I don't
the
know.
game
I don't know
move
how much a
forward.
lockout will help because then you kind of lose it, and you're trying to force somebody's hand. That, from what I'm hearing, the TV deal is not that lucrative. Where it's life changing for the whole team. Like, they're just now adding new teams.
And don't get me wrong, I do want to see them get paid more. 'Cause I don't
They
like
deserve
that
to
they
get
have
paid
to
more
get.
than what they're doing.
I don't like them struggling to have to do something they love. Because I think they are very skilled players. Again, like any league, you wanted them to see people who work that hard get what they deserve. But we just also know how economics work and how business works.
But listen, man, listen. Me and my lady, we talk about this at the house, and she be on this. Well, why? Why? It's not fair. It's not fair that y'all get paid all this money, and it's
product is different.
levels. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying, and no disrespect to the girls, because I got a daughter who's coming up, and she loves the game. Like, she loves it. She loves Angel Reese. She loves Caitlin Clark. She loves all these girls. She look up to them. So for my message would be to them is, what y'all doing now is way bigger than just y'all individual self. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all paving the way for these little girls who looking up to y'all. Y'all paving the way for them because, yes, I want y'all to make money. I promise you I do. I want y'all to make the money we making. I wish I could sign $300 million deals.
Facts.
I do, because y'all deserve it. Y'all play hard and y'all can hoop. But the fact of the matter is, the NBA has been in effect way longer than the WNBA. And, you know what I'm saying, like, we have more deals. We have more endorsements. We have more sponsors. Like, y'all getting there now. Y'all got your own planes now. They finally got their own planes. They fly private now.
Yeah.
They see, so things are getting better.
It takes gradual.
And it's because of girls like Angel Reese. It's girls like Caitlin Clark. Y'all are
Asia
doing
Wilson.
that. So don't start doing the lockout stuff. And
That's what I'm
takes
saying.
away from y'all brand and take away from what y'all doing.
Because it diminishes the product.
Just keep
at that
going
point.
with it. Y'all moving forward. Y'all going up. Just stick with it. You know
Because
what I'm saying? Just stick
doing
with it.
that to it, it's going to hurt Francisco. It's going to hurt that team in Toronto because they're just
starting.
That's an investment. So
That's
like, if you're not making money
so
on
you're
investment,
you're like, oh, we booming. Let's add these new teams while we're still up on the up. And you take a lockout, that's going.
they might rescind them.
You got to
teams.
understand, like, when y'all talk about when y'all had your lockout, like,
Man.
it
and
hurt,
that hurt y'all. That's
and
what
that
I'm saying.
hurt NBA players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No money, no checks, and just not knowing what was going to happen. And like, I get it. You fighting for a cause, but y'all been fighting for a long time, and things are getting better.
Yeah.
Like they were just talking about next year, girls, not this year's draft, but next year's draft.
They're going to get more.
They're going to be making money. Might be making more money than they're making.
No, it will be.
Which is, she did say that.
Yeah.
They will be.
But guess what?
That's
That's
a good
okay.
thing.
That's
Yes,
okay. You know
that's a
why?
good thing.
Because guess what? If you came up on this time,
But
don't
that's
you
the-
wish you played now?
Oh my God.
But that's the
You know
point
what I'm saying?
of
Like,
fighting
that's
for a
like
cause.
us going back.
Sheesh.
Like, that's like us going and being like, "Bam, bro, wish I had that NIL." Oh Lord.
But that's the point of fighting for a cause. It's not supposed to. That's what I'm saying. Like, when you fight for a cause and you know you're already in it, you know it's not for you.
Right. And like, granted, Angel's young. She's young. You know, you don't hear none of the older girls talking like this.
Yeah,
She's young.
But that's why the
and-
other girl was like chilling on that.
Yeah, she was like,
she's young, and I do understand her side.
1000%.
She's fighting. She's fighting.
And she should feel that way.
She's
It's not-
fighting
it's
for
not
them.
unfair
So
for her to feel that way.
I'm not mad at what she's saying. I'm just saying, don't do that though.
Because it's not just
Don't
affecting
do the
you, though.
lockout. Yeah,
It's not
because it ain't just
you.
affecting you because you straight. You making a lot of money off the court. It's affecting everybody. So just, chill on that. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. But keep fighting for y'all though. Like, don't stop that. And I like that about her. She's fighting for the cause. She's fighting for them to get more money
she's
and get
strong-willed.
equal
I like
rights. And I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yep. All right, that is our headlines for today. Let's bring in our brother J Jax.
Oh, where are my headphones? Oh, hey.
Yo, J Jax.
Fellas, what's going on, man?
What's good, my brother?
What's the word, Brody?
What's happening, man? How y'all feeling today?
Oh, man, another day, another dollar.
Man, I'm doing good, man.
Yo,
Can't complain.
Jax, what up, huh?
What's happening, bro? What's happening? Just, got back yesterday from Chapel Hill. Had to visit a little bit, you know what I mean?
Lit in there, man.
See things up close and personal a little bit. See what was going on.
Hey, before we get into it, though, I got to say something. It's the first time I rep my college. Go Cougs, #2 team in the nation. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, no disrespect. I mean, I got to rep my team, bro.
I respect it.
You know what I'm
Rep your
saying?
team,
I
bro.
respect it.
good.
H-Town. You already know where we from.
See, wait, what is the point of that?
I just didn't know.
It's the 80s. It was
Oh,
the 80s.
okay, got
It
you.
was the
That
80s.
that was a legit question.
Okay.
I get why you got sensitive though, because I'll be sensitive too.
Wow.
I'm projecting.
Speaking,
You are.
speaking of,
Ooh, that's the way we gonna start it.
fellas, let's get right into it, man. Okay,
do it.
we'll save the alma mater talk for the end. All right,
All right,
we gotta let that one breathe for a little bit. Conference tourneys, fellas. It's about to be the best time of the year, man. Conference
Yeah,
tourneys
stays
into the
away.
NCAA tournament, man. Makes me think about some of the crazy conference tournament runs that we've seen from different teams in the past, bro. You think about we've hit on Kemba and that UConn team, how they ran through that Big East tournament. Think about Evan Turner's half-court shot that he hit to put them into the championship of their conference tournament. You know, one I forgot about, it was the year we were there, Theo, when Michigan's plane slid off the runway and they had to play their first game in practice jerseys.
Sick work. That's sick.
And no, that's sick. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But let's break it down a little bit. I want to talk about the Power Five real quick, the Power Five conferences, talk about their conference tournaments, teams to watch and players to watch. All right. We're going to start with the big dog in college basketball this year, SEC. All right. I know we got this whole thing going with Tennessee and Kentucky and that whole sort of thing. So I decided to stay out of the top 4 teams that are in the SEC, okay? Because you take any of those 4, they could, they could possibly win a championship. But Missouri, 6th in the SEC, okay? We've talked about them a little bit. I'm going to give you a name. Tamar Bates. Lefty guard. Okay.
Nice.
51, 41, 94 is what he's shooting on the year. Now he's out.
Sick.
Jesus Christ.
He's only averaging 13.
50, 40,
but
90?
50, 40, 90.
He's a problem.
So keep an eye out on Missouri, man. Keep an eye on Missouri. I don't know how it's going to be. I think it's in Tennessee. I think the tournament is actually like in the state of Tennessee. Yeah,
You gotta
probably.
go, bruh.
So you know it's lit. Ooh.
You gotta go to that, bruh.
I ain't worried about the SEC. We just talk about them.
Hey.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest though, Jax. Do you think the winner of conference tournaments have the advantage going into the tournament? If you look back, they kind of do. Like, you got to think about it. You're on a high. You're feeling good. You typically beat the best of the best, and you're rolling. NC State last year. UConn normally wins the Big East. They end up winning 2 years in a row. Like, you go into feeling really good, and you're playing your best basketball. You end up making a deep run, and you can kind of use it as a reset, which we did our 2017 year. 2017, we used it as a reset, and we ended up making a deep run and ended up winning it. But 2016, we won that shit, and we blitzed everybody until the championship. So it's kind of a tough way to look at the conference tournament. And I'm gonna be honest, the way Coach Williams looked at the tournament was weird to me. It's like he cared, but he didn't care. Am I wrong for saying that? He wanted to win everything, but like he was never tripping. He tripped, but he never tripped. Nah, I'm lying.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
we watched the whole film session after we fucking lost.
Everything.
What you talking about?
That's what he said.
I'm trying to downplay it.
I had
He's
to
just
look
thinking
at
about after
you
they
real
lost to
quick.
Clemson.
What? Well, he told me he was gonna grab back on a bus if we lost that game. He said we're gonna ride back on. We was in DC.
Oh hell.
We're gonna ride back on this bus. Gonna practice when we get to the Dino. I said, oh hell no, I'm finna get this nigga buckets. End up with 29. Yeah, I just saw that.
That shit crazy, right?
Yeah, I just saw
Coach.
That man Sam Darnold just got a bag.
Bag. Got one.
Hey, shout out to him. He deserves it, bro.
He deserves it, yeah.
3 years.
55
too.
mil guaranteed.
Yeah, 3 years, 110. There you go, Sam Darnold.
I got Kentucky winning it.
What?
Okay, so
Kentucky
okay.
winning the SEC.
Kentucky
Okay.
winning the SEC?
Yep.
This guy's
agree with
bugging out.
Big blue.
But
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I think it depends, bro. Like a team like NC State last year, it was perfect for them because it was like momentum. But like you look at like Auburn, like I was reading this morning, they're saying Auburn, even if they were to lose in this conference tournament, they could still be the number 1 overall seed. So it's like for a team like that, it's
That's
like, yeah, you want to win everything and you want to try to keep momentum, but does it truly matter? Because then you still have another week and a half before you even play your first game. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. I like the way Coach handled everything, how he wanted to win everything, and coached in that way because it kept us always locked in. But I don't know. I think that goes to
Kansas City.
Yeah,
they always play.
Kansas City.
I got who you got?
Iowa State. Big 12. Iowa State. Come on. Currently, they're 5th. Currently, they're 5th.
We got the real team. UH is whooping feet.
Look. I'm from once again. I'm gonna say.
True.
Once again, yeah, they were hurt, bro. Come on, they didn't have either one of their guards.
Best guards.
Stop playing.
We did exactly what we were supposed to do to them, though.
I think I barely won.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I think you barely won that game.
For real?
I think Houston.
It was a close game to like the last 5 minutes of the game.
I don't know. I thought. Oh no, you're right. That was a different. I'm thinking about a different team.
And that was at U of H too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and hold on now. Give me. So the theme of today is guard play. I think y'all would all agree.
Gotta have it.
Gotta
have it.
In my opinion, Iowa State has 2 of the best guards, like tandem, that you're gonna find in college, and that's
Are they back and healthy?
Gilbert and Curtis Jones. They're finally back playing. They just rested Gilbert in their last game against Kansas State, so they're all the way back.
We shot 60% from 3.
Bro, y'all were listen, bro. Iowa State
y'all didn't miss.
Y'all. If they had one of their good guards, they would have won.
Hey, I'm cool. We beat the top 5 team after that game, though, so that reassured me.
Y'all are good though. Y'all are good. Y'all are good.
Team.
Y'all are definitely good.
If we're not, correct me wrong, we're number 2 right now, right? We have to be.
Yeah. I think in the last poll they just came out with y'all are 2.
Because Auburn just lost.
So that's mine. Iowa State.
He a Duke guy.
Oh, I got your money.
Yeah, we good. Do I?
Hong, please say something crazy.
Oh,
we'll make this the wildest show we possibly have ever had.
This is finna get
say
insane,
something crazy.
I can already tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about to get real.
Yeah.
Spicy.
For
sure.
But we'll go Big East. You just mentioned Big East.
Yep.
Give me Marquette. Once again, guard play, senior Cam Jones.
Nice.
19, 6, and 4. He's averaging. It's when you play all of these games back to back to back, like you got to have somebody to be able to run the show, right? Like you got to have somebody that can like, okay, you know what? We're a little tired. We can't just run up and down the floor all game. Like we got to get into something. We got to get something good. Cam Jones. I mean, to start the year, he was, in my opinion, he was like top 5 players in all of college basketball. So Cam Jones, lefty, PG. Shout out to y'all PGs, man. Respect what y'all do.
Cam Jones is really good, bro.
He's a problem.
But isn't it played at Madison Square Garden?
Yes.
I got the Johnnies,
Big
man.
East.
Got the Johnnies.
So
I love
you
them.
They got you just gonna keep on picking the top 3 teams in the conference. That's what you're gonna keep doing.
Kentucky's a top 3 team?
Okay. No, you're right. They're definitely not. They 100% are not. You're right.
For sure. Yeah. But I picked a bunch of YNs. That's pretty much what I went with.
You picked Johnnies? A bunch of what?
YNs.
Some of their best players are light skin and white. What are you talking about?
That don't mean nothing.
You could be a wine and be like,
come on, bro. Yeah. And I think one
Stop.
of them is an essay.
Shout out
Here
TK.
you go.
Ain't one of them an essay?
This guy's crazy. This guy is insane. What's wrong with this guy?
You look like that's crazy.
Hey, okay. So before we really get to what we want to talk about, okay, let's go. Let's just Big Ten. A player you probably have never even heard of, John Tonje, senior guard from Wisconsin. Okay,
they're cooking right now.
Don't believe in them.
You know what?
He's
just
good,
takes
though.
one.
He's good though.
19 and 5 on 47, 38, 92.
Boy's got some numbers.
And you
don't
probably
he?
haven't even heard. You probably haven't heard his name one time. You know who I Big Ten. The reason I say Wisconsin, Michigan State is balling. Michigan
that
State is
good?
absolutely balling. They
Michigan
just
State?
play really hard,
State.
really
They play
freaking hard.
bro, and they blitz. Who
Like-
they just blitz?
They just blitzed Michigan, which I think low key, Michigan's not that great, fellas. I hate to be, I hate to be that guy.
They
I
took
know
care
we
of him,
love
though.
Danny Wolf.
They look
But-
so nasty.
Man, it's rough. But Wisconsin played Michigan State like to the end at Michigan State, so that's why I go with Wisconsin. Go ahead and I'll give him, honestly, I'll give him the Player of the Year, Big Ten Player of the Year.
Really?
Me personally. But you know, that's a whole other argument. We can talk about Player of the Years and whatnot. But ACC.
Let's get to it.
UNC is
Sleeper
currently
pick.
5th.
Sleeper pick.
If you say UNC,
I mean,
UNC wins it all.
come on.
Sleeper.
Come on. Come on. UNC, bro.
Who we got to play first?
It's winner of
Charlotte.
Notre Dame and Pitt,
Oh shit.
and then Wake Forest is in the second round.
is Notre Dame good?
Does Wake Forest? Hey, does a Wake Forest win help us? It don't even help us do it.
Yeah, because Wake Forest is on the bubble too. So, I mean, in my opinion, UNC has to win those first two games.
Yes.
They
Oh, no,
have
no,
to
yeah,
win those first two
there's
games
no choice.
to go to the tournament, and that's why Wake Forest helps, because Wake Forest has to do the same thing to make the tournament as well. So,
Got you.
but you know what, fellas?
You were there. Talk to us.
Before, are we
was there.
Are we going from the conference to the game?
Yeah, we talking about the game.
Before that,
We're talking about
before
the
we
game.
Do that, just to transition into that, because it's going to be about that. Yeah, we're going to do a segment real quick, so it's going to transition into that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We want to get that to go into that.
Just say what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just running the tweets. Also, pause, Jordan Poole. Pause. That's what you mean to say after that. Yeah.
Hey, yo,
That's the
y'all.
same word.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all just broke up our conversation for that.
That's what I said.
That's-
I'm like,
I was
That's
so
You'll
confused.
see
I'm
why.
like-
You'll see why.
What's the next one?
That's crazy work.
I saw this. I
This is the
kinda
kiss
felt bad
cam,
for
by
my
the way.
man.
Yeah, this is the kiss cam.
It's so sick. Why she look away like that?
Oh, she just
Oh my god.
Now you understand why we
He
did this.
looked at his phone like, dang.
Our tweet of the week is Cooper Moms.
No, y'all could have just played this.
I mean,
But
you have to understand.
First of all, okay, let's Lord, that's fucking mercy. Let's know the terminology first. On his fucking head means he dunked on somebody. Wrong one, okay? First of all, she about gave herself a concussion. Banging on her head that damn hard. And J Jax, before we talk about the whole tweet that she said, I want you to go ahead and talk about your experience at the Smith Center and what you thought and how you liked it.
First of all, it was rocking. Shout out to all the fans, bro. I
Rocking.
know we've been on fans heavy at times. The fans had it lit in there, bro. It was it had that feeling of, I thought personally, I had belief that we were going to be able to go in there and shock a lot of people. And heck, it looked like it for a while. And a lot of that goes back to how the fans, students, heck, even the older people down there in the lower bowl were really getting after it. I heard y'all's conversation about Cooper Flagg, right?
Yeah.
Being up close to that game made me realize, as much as it hurts, how good that Duke team is, right? And
Oh yeah.
also at the same time, how much fight we actually do have at UNC, right? Like, it sucks that you're trying to make the tournament and you have to play a team that's that good, right? But if you put any other team really, like you think about all those games that we lost, like Kansas, Florida, heck, you look back at the bad loss in Stanford and Pitt, like you put any of those teams in front of North Carolina right now, I think we walk out with a win, right?
Mm-hmm.
The issue is that you've got to run through that Duke team,
We
right?
arguably
And
played the second best team, first to second best team in the country.
I mean, yeah, 1A, 1B at this point, right? But at the same time, the reason I have UNC with the, making this run like you do, there was a few guys that impressed me, right? Like obviously RJ was making freaking unbelievable shots. Like he was
cooking.
It was, ACC Player of the Year. RJ was back in full effect. But somebody that I think is to watch is Drake Powell, bro. Like
Drake. I love Drake.
Drake Powell for me. If I was making a decision as a automatic first rounder, from the standpoint of you can't teach his length, right?
Yeah.
As a freshman, like his competitiveness is actually in person is extremely impressive. Like if you watch that game, I mean, I think he forced probably 3-4 turnovers in the first half, like guys dribbling the ball, like just taking it from him. You know what I'm saying? And then you also add like, you work on his jumper just a little bit. It's not like you got to completely change his jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, he's a 3-and-D guy that can play immediately, right? So you have a guy like him. You obviously have a guy like RJ who can score the ball, the way that he can score.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have some of these bigs that are able to at least do some things more than we've seen throughout the season.
Yeah.
Give me UNC, man. Give me UNC to make a run, bro.
I was very impressed. I was very like I said, we're playing good basketball. We really are. Duke is one of I've said it on here before. I got Duke winning the whole fucking thing. I'm just being completely honest. They're that complete. Guys, I think we fuck around and almost win the game. Their backup 5 hit 2 threes back to back that hurt. When the hell he didn't make a 3 the whole damn season? He hit 2 before that one. He cashed out like he shoots threes like that. They have a complete team, bro. Caleb Foster didn't play the whole first half. Came in and got 2 big buckets.
He didn't play the first 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, he was non-existent. He wasn't out there. We just ran it to the wrong team, bro. Duke is that fucking good. They're that good.
Yeah.
And Carolina fans gonna be mad, but we're realists.
Well,
they have a chance to win the whole fucking thing.
It will never change, like forget Duke. Like there's no support for Duke at all. Like it's not like we're sitting here talking about like, oh yeah, go Duke. No. But something that was there we go. I was waiting for Rated to chime in.
Rated to chime in. Ether beat.
The thing that impressed me the most was like if you really paid attention, like if we're watching basketball, like we can tell certain adjustments that are made. Some fans can't, right?
Mm-hmm.
They started out switching everything. Like Duke is a switching team at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did was obviously like we attacked that and we got some easy buckets off of that, right? Mm-hmm. And then seamlessly they changed to a flat, right? Off of a pick and roll situation. Now we struggle for a second, but then we figure it out. Now all of a sudden they switch to a hard hedge, right? And it's like within the game, you don't even see that there's like any kind of letdown. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes with some teams, like if a coach calls out, hey, like instead of switching, like we're playing hard hedge now. Okay, like the first couple times you might have a breakdown, right? Like they might make a couple passes, layup. It didn't happen, right? And like with somebody like RJ, was hitting unbelievable shots. Like I saw him, I think he asked for a sub, bro, early in the second half. And I was like, this guy has literally exhausted himself to do what he's done to this point. Like, it's going to be really hard to continue doing that for the next 13 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when I saw he went out the game, I said,
because I saw it. I
cooked.
saw it. Like, I was watching him the whole time when he tugged on his jersey, and it was like, bro, like, he needed some time. Like, he needed to regroup. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, you know, obviously it's a testament to Duke playing well, but at the same time, like you said, like I'd argue that was one of the best games that North Carolina has played this year. And unfortunately, they were playing against one of the best teams in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my take on it. But it was dope. Fans were super cool.
No, fuck. The game was rocking, bro. If there's any more indication, do not fucking touch the ding dong. Maybe switch it, like we said before, switch up a couple things. Let's get
renovations.
Renovate. Let's get kind of the older people up a little bit. Get them little areas. Bring a couple more. Bro, if you put students on the lower bowl in the Smith Center, exactly. They have their own side. Cameron has their own side of students.
I mean, most stadiums have
stupid, bro. Michigan State, all lower bowl. Looking great. Like, don't touch that shit.
You already know how I feel about that. I already spoke on that. But let me speak on this with these fans in these comments. Listen, if I said, or if one of us said out of context that James Worthy and MJ played in the Dean Dome, that's not what I was saying. Obviously, I know they played in Carmichael. Duh. Like, I'm a big Carolina fan before I even went to Carolina, so I knew that. But if that's what we said or heard, that's not what we meant. We meant those older guys are not going for Dean Smith Center, who they play for, their coach they love, may he rest in peace. They're not going for that. They're not going for nobody knocking down his legacy, knocking down his arena. That's what we were saying, or I said. I don't remember who even said it, but I'll be reading some of the comments, and they're like, oh, y'all don't even know about your own school. Shut the hell up. Like, for real. We know about our school. Trust me. And we know about our history. So let me clean that up for you stupid, not all of you, by all means, and not all you fans, but for the stupid ones who got comments. And I think mainly some of them are Duke fans. Yep. Stupid.
Damn.
Sabotage.
We should have had the Ether B for sure.
No, I'm just saying, I need to get it off because, I go back and I look at the comments sometimes and I'm just seeing how they're like, oh, y'all don't even know that Michael Jordan didn't even play in the Dean Dome. Duh.
Hey, do y'all have the
like, come on, man. Like,
do y'all have like the snippet of what Cooper's mom said?
He said,
hey, listen. Yeah, we talking about that now?
I'm gonna talk about it. How quick can you get it, huh? So we're about to address this. We're about to address Cooper Flagg's mom's comments about UNC fans and her talking about her son and stuff like that, of feeling like UNC's classless and all this other shit. Cool.
Can I go first?
You can go. No, hey, listen.
I have a question though.
Let me go first.
Should she not feel that way if she did?
No, let him.
No, it's okay. By all means, I'm not going to disrespect nobody's mom.
Yeah.
Let me start off by saying that this is no form of disrespect to Miss Flagg, because I have a mom, and if somebody speaks on my mom a certain way, we got a problem. So, but when you put yourself out there like this on social media, you got to understand what may come back to you. So, like I would tell my mom, I would tell my dad, I would tell my wife, anybody who's in my family member, once you put something out there like that to social media, you got to take what comes back to you. Mm-hmm. So by her making that tweet, you probably going to get some nasty comments back to you, man. Like, I'm just being real with you. You're going to get some nasty comments talking about Carolina fans and how bad we are. Let's talk about your fans.
Yeah.
I played in Cameron Stadium. I've heard some nasty words. I done heard some racial slurs. Like, let's be real. I don't heard some crazy stuff, not even just in Cameron, but throughout my whole career. So your son is going to get that. He's going to get a lot of shit talking to him. He's going to get a lot of nasty words said about him. He's going to get some words said about you. Like, it's just that people are going to say nasty things about you to your son. You can't protect him. This is the world he's in. He's a high-level basketball player that everybody's looking at all the time. So he's going to get a lot of shit talking to him all the time. I'm pretty sure he has been since high school. So for you to just come at Carolina fans like that, it ain't going to end well for you. I'm just going to be honest. It's not going to end well for you, man. I'm not going to come at you because I have respect for somebody's mom, and I will hope somebody will have that same for me. But when you my mom wouldn't do this. My mom wouldn't tweet about a situation like this because my mom understands and knows that's part of the game, and she knows that if I put myself out there, I got to take what comes back. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure in these comments, you're gonna get some nasty words. You'll get some nasty words coming at you.
For sure.
But it ain't coming from us. We just let you know as former players, as people who played in this rivalry, that's part of it. You're going to get that. You're going to get shit talking. You're going to get nasty words at you. You're going to get fans heckling you. It's part of it. You're going to get that. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to put it in this perspective. I don't really understand why you apologized or said anything.
Right.
In my opinion. What were you addressing? Did something happen to Cooper?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, as you can see here, I'm not going to read the whole shit because
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
I mean, he won the game.
They won the game. You said on your fucking head. I didn't mind you saying that.
No.
No, I don't know anybody that had a problem with you saying
that's emotions.
It's a rivalry.
And this is on
emotions.
And another thing, it's on Facebook. That's wild.
It's real old head shit. Real old head shit.
Oh, if my mama posted something on Facebook, all right, Mom, I'm deleting your account yesterday. No, this is where I was going to piggyback to the Bron situation to just parents in general. For me, a situation like this is you just don't got to say anything. This comes with it. This is the biggest rivalry in sports, right? You think Carolina fans going to be like, hey, we love Cooper. We love Cooper. He's great. We hope he plays well tonight. No, I'm pretty sure that he walked in there and they said, fuck Cooper. Straight like that. And you might not like that. That's your son. That's cool. I know for a fact, Jax, Ray, our parents went into some hostile environments.
Yes.
And the worst places probably aren't even Duke. NC State is terrible. Ooh. They're the worst. Ooh. Those fans are the worst to our parents. That's why I don't like them like that. NC State's terrible. I'm pretty sure in other stadiums that it's the same way because they want to beat us. Mm-hmm. They're not going to say anything nice to us. We hear bad things. We always will. We are on a pedestal that people want to bring us down and get in our head. That's what it's for. And my parents have never got into any altercation with anyone about what they said about me. Because what is that going to do? It does nothing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't know, Jax. Maybe your parent, I don't think they have. There's no point in addressing those things. And also, our parents didn't have the access that they do now, which can be different. But for me, with my kids, if they're talking shit about them, cool, talk shit. Hopefully my kid is playing to a level where they can shut these haters up. And I'm gonna do I would do the same thing she did on his fucking head.
Yeah, I mean, if you talking junk back within the game,
yeah,
that's part of it.
That's cool.
But for you to post this,
that's just a lot for me.
Yeah.
And then just to go and be like classless assholes, I'm like, okay, like. Granted, we don't know exactly what was said.
And she talking about kids.
Come on, bro.
This is my thing. My perspective, outside looking in, have no fighting the battle. If you gonna do it, be 10 toes about it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Because again, it's a rivalry. Bro, the shit I was talking to players in just my high school baseball rivalry was much worse than this. And the shit that the parents were saying to me as I was talking to their kids was much worse than that. And it's no beef. It's just, bro, it's the game. Like, people are competitors. This is like their livelihood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Got a rude awakening. He get in the league.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's fine to shit talk.
Yeah. Go ahead, Cam. You can finish, bro.
Oh
No, you got it, Jax.
yeah, no, you good. Yeah.
I and kind of on Ray's point, like there's no disrespect. Like I've never been somebody to like really have real hate towards like other Duke players and their families. Like it's really more with the fans and things like that. That's just me personally. But for me, like I was in the gym, right? Like so. And I was obviously the opposite side of where they were. So I don't know what they're like them coming into the gym or what it was like there in their stands type of situation. But like the worst I really heard like out loud was boos, right? Which you always have when it comes to these type of rivalry games. When Duke runs onto the floor, the whole entire arena just boos, right? There was no F Cooper. There was no overrated. There was no the entire game, there was none of that, right? So for me, if it was that, like if they were just like F Cooper or boo, like just going ham on them, then okay, as a parent, kind of like with LeBron, as a parent, if you feel like you want to say something, say it, right? But like your son is about to be the #1 pick in the NBA draft, right? You don't think there's going to be some wild stuff said either online, at games. Like there's going to be some crazier things said than what was said in that Dean Dome. So once again, it's no disrespect, but it's like, hey, this has come with the territory of your son being a freaking phenom. Like that's what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? So to Ray's point, it's like you got to be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my only thing. Like I have no problem with her celebrating the stands. They came in, they beat us in the Dean Dome. So be it. He dunked the ball. Like, so be it. It is what it is. If we were doing that, I'd be probably over there hyped the same exact way, right?
Get
like
cussed out at my kids' games.
So there's
I'm gonna
no
show my
like,
ass.
There's no hard feelings. You know what I mean?
I'm pointing.
I'm talking shit. We on your fucking head. Like you don't want me to be you don't listen. I'm telling you right now. I'm scared of being a coach because I'm talking to the other team players. You sorry. We at your neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's competitive nature, bro. You don't take that. I don't take that serious because at the end of the day, if we on the street, you're not saying none of this shit. We in the building. You're going against, you got your team, I got my team. Friendly banter. Keep it respectable. You can F my talking, fuck my son, cool, whatever. Like that's nothing.
Yeah.
Now, if you get personal, you start attacking family members, and that's where it comes to, that has nothing to do with the game. Like you start talking about mamas, oh, we got issues. There's problems there. I remember we went to Kentucky. We played at Kentucky. They have a list. They had a whole sheet, and they got it at Duke. There's a sheet of each player and what they can say about each player, and it's just talking shit about players. It's a part of the game.
Yep.
You can't avoid that. Wait till Cooper go to Philly.
Ooh, Lord.
Lose a few games in Philly.
Worst fans in the
Come
world.
on.
Worst
They
fans in the world. In every sport.
And they grown.
They gonna get at you.
They gonna call him every boy. He lucky he go to
I already know where that's going.
He not a YN.
He lucky he ain't a YN going to Utah. That one got it.
Yeah. Oh no, man.
Yeah. You know though.
It's I don't know. It's just like to Ray's point, like you hit it right on the head. Like as far as like you just got to be ready for this type of stuff. Like it's not that you're a grown woman, so you can decide whatever you want to decide to do, whatever, post on whatever. But if you do that, just know it's a part of the territory, right? And when you say things, there's gonna be responses, whether right or wrong. It's gonna be a response. But I mean, I don't know. I to y'all's point, like when it comes to Cooper Flagg, y'all, I wanted to kind of I know we're coming up close to the end, but Cooper Flagg is legit, fellas.
Franchise guy.
Yes, he is. Legit.
Franchise guy. I heard Cam say he's 6'8". He's 6'10", fellas, 6'11".
He's taller. He's like KD,
and
but they say he's 6'9". He's really taller than that.
Yes. And he, like, when you watch him on the floor, right? Like Theo, Ray, I don't know if it was the same for you, Ray, but like as a freshman for myself, I felt like I was running 1,000 miles an hour. There was no chill. There was no like, let things come to me, let things happen. When you watch Cooper Flagg, and he was in foul trouble, fellas. He had 3 fouls. So if you go out in the first half and you're in foul trouble, a lot of times you're kind of out of it the rest of the game, right? There's nothing that speeds him up. There's nothing that will get him like disoriented. It helps obviously having a really good team around you.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I watch him, yeah, he's not a Zion where he comes in and just dominates, right? Like Zion was a once in a freaking generation talent. And I wouldn't necessarily say he's a once in a generation talent, but I will say that he's you bring him into an organization and he can change the trajectory of that organization.
I feel that.
So, but I agree. When you bring up guys like that, like Kai and Zion, if Zion was healthy, like Zion would be freaking, I mean, he'd be one of the like top 10 guys in the NBA. Like that's, so I don't think he's that, but I think he's somebody that whoever gets the number 1 pick, if they're able to make the right decisions after picking him, they could be in the right.
I agree with that.
In the right space.
I only said that just because the simple fact of like, we get so caught up in the now and like, oh, he's great. He's the best.
100%.
Since we just.
Because I did the same thing. I did the same thing.
No, for sure. I'm like, we got to slow down because we done had some fucking dudes, some guys come out. Like, Wemby, come on, bro. Like, we just last year, we just had Wemby.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I think there's a tier. I think there's tiers.
There's levels to it, for sure.
Because last year, who was the number 1 pick last year that went to Atlanta?
Yeah.
I forgot his damn name.
Tell you his name.
Exactly. You put Cooper Flagg on that Atlanta team.
Ooh.
You put Cooper Flagg on that Atlanta team. No offense.
That's the thing. Situations, bro.
It's situations.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know the kid. I haven't really watched a ton of him. I've seen he's had some good games here and there, but like you replace Cooper Flagg for that number 1 pick and it's the organization looks completely different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my mentality. I think, and seeing him up close and personal, like there's just like you watch him play and there's just like a maturity about him. Like, yeah, he's not necessarily he'll just take off from the free throw line and dunk on you, or he's not a 45% 3-point shooter. But like the amount of things that he can do at 6'10" and the way that he does it and never gets sped up, like it's things you can't really teach. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, UNC. ACC tournament champions, baby. Come on. We gonna get another shot at them.
Huh?
We gonna get another shot at them.
Let's
know that.
Where do you have? Oh yeah. Just because you were watching that segment. Where do you have him in the NBA? As far as like, you think he's closer to a Karolinko? He's closer to a Grant Hill type build or Scotty?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all's 3 people that y'all chose to compare him to are freaking wild.
Karolinko? I don't think
Grant Hill was like one of the best. If he stayed healthy, he would have been one of the best shooting guards, small forwards of all time.
But
I say that too.
We're saying the way that people are speaking about him, you would think that that's not crazy. That's the point.
Okay, yeah, we got to start with the people. Do you think bro, that trajectory, first of all, the gap between Karolinko and Grant Hill is fucking.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, how did
the
you
floor,
come
though.
up? How did you come up with all 3 of those? Like,
in the ceiling, yeah.
So Scotty's the ceiling.
No. Grant is the ceiling. Scotty's kind of like where a lot of.
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's even
I was
wilder.
thinking that Scotty and Grant were
He
both.
said Scotty's below Grant.
I've Grant was
guys,
But it is
Scotty
what it is. He
is
was
nice.
though. He was
Okay.
hurt, so
okay. Then you could put him in the same tier.
That's what I would do here.
okay, so what's crazy about Cooper is you wouldn't look at him as like a great defender, but he's like one of the best defenders in the country, which is crazy.
I saw that.
Which is actually crazy. And I think, and obviously Scotty's an all-time great. Offensively, I think coming into the league, I think he has a little bit more than Scotty had coming into the league. So if that's the case, then the trajectory, who knows what happens once he gets there?
Yeah.
The trajectory could be up there.
Yeah.
But I mean, having those type of names, bro, like that's tough. I think he'll be better than Karolinko. I think he will be better than Karolinko.
I mean, I think I think he's closer to Paolo with just maybe a little bit less of a bag offensively, but with a decent amount better defensively.
I think when you say bag, you mean like scoring bag?
Paolo could get a bucket coming in like immediately.
So I think offensively, overall, I think he's a better player than Paolo.
I said that.
I think he's a better player than Paolo.
I said he's better offensively than Paolo.
You think so?
Yeah.
Overall, he can pass, he can make plays, he can shoot it from the outside.
That dude can pass, bro.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
Then yeah.
Cooper
so
can
I mean,
dime.
So saying he's a better defensive
but I like
Paolo
that. I like that
crazy?
type of comparison though, because Paolo wasn't a Marvin Bagley, he wasn't a Zion, he wasn't like those a BI, a JT coming out of Duke. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't that, but it was like, hey, but this guy has a chance to be freaking good, right? Like, and I think that's the right place to put him at. I think he will be really good, but you know, time will tell.
Sure. Yeah. Jax, we appreciate you, my boy.
Yes,
Fellas,
see you on Thursday.
go Heels, baby. Go Heels.
Let's get this shit done,
Go
baby.
Cougs.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate everybody and all the love, man. We'll see y'all on Thursday, same time here at 12 o'clock? No, 1 o'clock Eastern time.
12 o'clock Central.
12 o'clock Central. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.